podcast.
And you guys are watching
Welcome
it
to
live.
live.
Live from New York, it's Tree Hill Talk.
Hell yeah. Goals, dreams, ambitions.
I mean,
what else do you want?
You
from
could
life?
dream big, sure.
Right? Tree Hill Talk Live.
Tree Hill Talk Live. Yeah,
We're trying to make it happen.
We are trying to make it happen one
Yeah.
day. We are
One day.
making it happen
We
right
are
now.
making it happen.
Cheers.
So if you guys are lucky enough to be with us currently live, I hope you're enjoying yourselves. We had a little chat before we started
We
recording.
did.
Yeah, pizza.
And we'll answer your that chat.
oh yeah.
Oh. Awkward. Fill me in, please.
I was talking to them over there. Now it's going to be a matter of figuring out who we're talking to. Are we talking to each other or talking to the people in the chat?
Well, I meant we'll answer their questions
Oh,
during
yeah, of
break,
course.
so it's like live questions.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Live.
I'm over here like pizza.
I'm
Yo.
always thinking about pizza. So.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah, pizza.
So if you're in the chat right now, queue up those questions.
Because we'll read them after the break.
We'll be answering them after the break that we usually took.
We
I'm
took
like
it.
you took it.
Not a good thing.
We took it. That we'll be taking later.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
So
Wait,
season 8
wait.
finale. Yep.
Who
go
are
ahead.
we? We're Tree Hill Talk.
We're Tree Hill Talk.
I'm Ingrid,
I'm Les.
Michelle.
and this is a One Tree Hill podcast.
And if you're new, I'm sorry.
I
Nailed
would
it.
hope this
hope
is
you're
not
not
where
new.
you're starting.
Imagine
Let's start season 8
just
finale Tree Hill Talk.
scrolling through all the
I mean, One Tree
episodes.
Hill.
I'm going to start with the season 8
Well,
finale.
we're live, so maybe they're like, oh,
What is this?
One
YouTube
Tree Hill.
channel?
I love it. Season 8 finale. That was a
would
great
be
episode.
Cool. To gather.
Oh,
Oh,
we can't
brains
speak
are
today.
not on
We
today.
should be so warmed up. We just did a River Pod episode.
Yeah, we just
know.
recorded. For those that listened, oh my god,
Coughing.
And it
coughing.
ends. And it ends.
listen to our other podcast. It Takes 3. Surprise! There won't be an episode next week, but there will be a River Pod.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
There'll be a river pod. We talked about the finale, so
That's right.
Right.
get excited.
We just recorded that.
Yeah. So this was season 8 finale. It was entitled.
This is my house. This is my home.
It aired 5/17/2011.
Do you have who directed it?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
I
It
think
wasn't one of the.
It wasn't He Who Shall Not
Oh,
Be Named.
I
He
think
usually
you're right.
does
He
the
did
finale.
write
Oh,
it.
I think you're
He
right.
did write
I
it.
think you're right.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just
She had a
choking on
little
air.
aim.
You know when you just
Yeah.
Every night.
choking.
Every night before bed, I'm like. All right,
Pineapple?
anyway.
Yeah, pineapple.
Pineapple?
No,
Is
I
it
haven't
the
had
pineapples?
pineapple in a while, actually, guys.
Yeah.
So we open up. Jamie is saying his quote. It's like a
Magic.
super, a magic, a superhero. It's a magic quote. I wrote down magic too, but in my head I said superhero. And they pan to Haley in Karen's cafe, right?
This is the grand
Yes.
opening.
The grand opening. It looked cute. It's like a
Adorable.
revamped version of Karen's
It'd be
cafe.
so great. You know what? I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it. I'm going to
Oh,
save it.
Why?
If you
Why
wanna
save
save
What I
it?
was going to say, it would be really great for 9 if Karen comes home and sees the cafe.
It would be
That
great,
would be
but
sweet.
don't.
Okay, I don't want to make predictions for 9. Let's get through this.
I know.
one
Let's get through
Okay.
8 first before we make predictions for
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
So yeah, Jamie does his like speech, and you kind of go through like each scene
Yeah,
as
like
he's
Nate's in the
saying
pool.
with
Mhm.
Lydia. How cute!
Shower cat.
How
Little
on
shower
fucking
cat.
cute!
point. Gosh, I
She's
love a
so
shower
cute.
cat.
I just wrote Jamie's cell phone.
Yeah, Lydia. I
'Cause he
put
has his
Lydia and Daddy in pool.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Jamie, he's asking to go. Where did he end up going?
River
He
Court.
wanted to go to the
by
River Court.
himself, which
By
is
himself.
a big deal.
Which is a big deal.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, make sure you bring your cell
Mhm.
phone. And I'm like, this child has. I didn't get my first cell phone until I was like 16.
Yeah.
And Nate says, "You are my son. I love you. I want you to be safe." And I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
how sweet!"
So
It's
cute.
because, so many things have happened to this child.
Right,
Losing him.
Right.
right.
Nanny Carey. The car accident, the car and
All the
bridge.
things. Yeah, so many things. And he's still chucking along, positive as ever.
Yep.
Not
I
phased
mean,
by it.
realistically,
He almost
he's
drowned in
gotta
his
be
pool.
a fucked up
I mean,
teen,
he's an
right?
adult at this point.
Yeah.
He's pretty much
He's
27.
supposed to be 8, but he's really, like 20.
Yeah.
And we have Brilliant.
Cute, brilliant
In bed.
scene where
And
she,
she's like, I think I'm showing. Am I showing? And
she wants him to say she's fat.
yeah.
But he's like, I've been.
He said, I'm conditioned to say
trained?
you look as skinny as ever since I've met you. And that's what
Right.
I'm going to continue to say, which was super sweet.
And I like what they were doing with her shadow tracing the belly for each month.
Yeah, I like
It's
that a
very
lot.
cute.
Very cute idea. At
Yeah.
first I was like, are they just drawing on the wall? But then I saw it was a paper.
Yeah. That's great. I like that.
Next, I have
measure.
Quay, a Quay scene. He misses Cherry.
Which I heard Jerry. And the girls were like, no, it's Cherry.
Cherry,
I think
or
I'm
is
pretty
it?
sure it's Cherry.
It's Cherry.
It'd be weird if it was Jerry because Mouth is boss is Jerry.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
why
yeah.
would we use that word, that name
that
twice?
name twice. It's not that
pretty
common of a
sure
name.
it was Cherry.
Cherry.
And it just happened to be a red chair. So I'm like, is it cherry and cherry? Like, are they using like a play on words there? He misses it. Whatever. It's a chair.
It's
and
a chair.
Quinn's
He
like,
misses it.
Quinn's still tan. Not as orange, but still tan. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she's like, yeah, he was a good chair, and like,
You'll
just
be
get
okay.
over it. You'll be fine. And
Yeah.
Clay's hair was like Johnny's, what's that character? Johnny. He's got his hair. Don't forget it.
You
You have
look-
a show that we're
yeah,
working
it's like
with
a
here?
cartoon.
Johnny
Jimmy
Tsunami?
Neutron?
Jimmy Neutron.
I don't
No,
get
it's not
Jimmy
Jimmy
Neutron
Neutron.
vibes.
It's not Jimmy Neutron. It will come to me eventually. But anyway, his hair was crazy. That's what I meant to say. His hair was crazy, and he looked
Okay.
like he just got out of bed, but they purposely spiked it every which way.
It's like Chad Michael Murray circa
Season
2, 3.
Honestly, guys,
Three-ish.
I remember all the bad hairs and the hairs we loved,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
I cannot tell you what season went with what.
Right, yeah.
I really don't
I remember Chad's hair was like the slicked over in season 4 because we see that epic Peyton. It was
Oh,
you
yeah,
scene.
that's
So
what I
that's
see.
how I remember
Yeah.
how his hair was.
Yeah.
It was like transitioned from when it was really bad into that, and then
Yeah.
that was kind of like the tail end of bad
Yeah.
hair
Season
for
1
him.
was just a little fuzzy, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's still a
Buzz.
buzzed head.
Cute.
Then I think season 2 was like prime for him, if I remember
Prime?
correctly. Yeah,
Prime?
prime like for me look wise, and then season 6 I think he probably looked his best.
When were the frosted tips?
Yeah, the Frosted Tips I thought was season 2.
Oh, so maybe I'm thinking of it differently.
That wasn't good.
No, it was another
Was
one.
that 3?
We'll have to when we do our recap. We'll
Maybe
have to
someone
go into
that's
Do you need a
joining
timeline?
us right now can tell us when.
Can you fill us in?
fill
Yeah.
us in?
Peeps?
Can you tell us what season each season Lucas' hair was? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Report back. Okay.
Report back
Yeah.
to it. Next we have Check's weird voiceover crying. That's
Yeah.
what I wrote. So he's about to leave for
Yeah.
a year.
Yeah.
So
a year.
this finale is one whole year passes.
It was the
Fast
whole
forward a
episode
year.
was one whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
And-
Michelle and I, if you listen to pre-show, predicted that.
We were so
We
good.
kind of thought that the first opening of the episode would have been like a year, right? We would have sent
We
them
were
a
going
year in
back and
time. We
forth.
couldn't decide,
Mhm.
but inevitably it was a
It
year's
ended up
time.
being-
Yeah.
And yeah, the Czech's voiceover, she's telling him that she misses him, but yet like they're hugging, but no one's talking, but
Yeah.
the words
It
are
was
over
a little
them.
strange.
It was
was weird.
strange, but
Yeah.
I guess I get it. Like we were supposed to have already
It was what she was thinking.
heard the conversation and whatever. But it was sweet. I guess they were really starting to become like hot and heavy together and
Yeah, serious.
serious. If you could, Michelle's rolling her eyes, but
I mean, sure.
I know it was.
Yeah, I get.
It was weird.
Yeah.
It for the audience. I feel like they developed it like a little bit, but then I mean, again, this is a finale, so they had to sum up.
It would have been better if she was actually saying those things instead of a
Yeah.
voiceover.
It would have been.
Yeah.
Jade just said in the chat, yeah, I found that so weird. They were talking, but the mouths weren't moving.
Yeah. It was just not.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
I think I would have. I would have appreciated it more. I would have felt more if she was actually saying that to him.
Not just standing there crying and
Yeah.
like a weird voiceover
she was just
of herself.
crying.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Jamie
then I
at the
have
river court
Chuck and Jamie at the river court, and Chuck makes fun of Jamie's shoelace.
says
because-
he's girly foot.
Yeah.
Girly foot.
You guys can have girly foot, he said.
And
That's a
then
need.
Jamie takes off the laces
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
breaks Madison's
Yeah.
poor little heart.
Matt, they see each other across the hall by the lockers, and Madison's like looking down, like, "What happened to your shoe?"
Yeah, but
And Jamie's like, "Peace, I gotta go."
He chose
gotta
boys.
go. He chose his boys.
Don't they all? Don't they always?
Like
He
his
came
dad.
around quick though.
He did.
He did. No,
I mean,
he
not
did.
to jump ahead, but
Yeah.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I have-
Chase goes to Chuck's house.
Yeah.
And Mom says Chuck's not there, but he is,
Aww.
and he's about to leave.
Doesn't want to go through that.
Shockingly, she like protects her son. I feel like she's wasn't always there for him.
Yeah.
I think when
But-
she is present, she'll protect him, but
Mhm.
she's absent-minded,
Yeah.
or she'll
Right.
go out or
Be
whatever.
drinking.
Yeah, she'll be drinking.
Mhm.
But I think when she's with him, she's definitely gonna be
Right.
mama bear.
Yeah.
Plus the dad and male figure situation is so just bad
bad.
because his father left and all of that.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
And then
I
got
don't wanna
it.
be anything.
other than what I've been
Gavin.
trying to be lately.
Finally. I mean, that was,
Finally.
if it was any other way, I probably would have flipped the television.
Me too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Or black screen.
Black
give us,
screen.
Give us black screen
Either
or give us
way.
Gavin.
Either way, yeah.
Either, yeah.
I feel like they should have. If they wanted to really jam pack stuff in the finale, they probably should have done the black screen. But whatever.
This was
Hey,
a very,
it's fine.
what I'm curious for our listeners and people who are in the chat, so you let us know, and we'll get back to it at the end of in part 2. No, but when you're watching this, it's so hard watching a series finale. And a lot of times series finales are 2 parts, right? Like 2
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah.
Wasn't New Girl a 2-part?
yeah.
night?
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
was
watch
too.
it yet.
I haven't
You
watched
watched
it
it?
either. I
I
kind of
just
don't want to,
I'm
right?
holding off 'cause
Savoring?
I'm just like,
That's how I feel.
The second I watch it, it's over.
But a
That's how I
show
feel.
like this that's been on for 8 years at this point,
Yeah.
it ends in 1 episode, I'd be like, are you kidding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And they packed a
they
lot.
did.
I
And it
felt
was-
like it was like,
They did a good job, but,
Yeah.
you know.
Gwen
know.
said that Jamie must have learned bad girl advice from his uncle Lucas.
I guess. Is that supposed to be like in the beginning where he can't choose between Brooke and Peyton? And
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
No, I think you're reading. too
no,
much
I'm
into it.
reading
Yeah.
way. I'm reading way too much
He's
into
8,
it. But
so,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. He just, didn't want to get made fun of.
when we come back from the theme song, we have Brooke-
Nice. Look how fat you are.
4 months. They say that it's been 4 months since
Yeah.
we've seen them
Time is-
last. Time is now continuing, and
Yeah.
they're measuring her belly and look how fat you
Yeah.
are.
And then he gets his movie review, and she's reading it and
Oh,
crying.
That was really
and
touching.
He's crying.
And he's brilliant crying. I was like, okay.
okay.
Okay, Alyssa can handle.
Yeah.
It was sweet.
It was,
was
very,
very sweet.
very sweet.
Because
Yeah.
it's like, his dream come true of
Mhm.
having his movie do well.
Mhm.
It was just like
And at first, I thought
perfect.
it was going to be a bad
bad
review.
because it
I
started out
know.
bad. She was reading something else, and then Julian was getting worried, and then they go in 7 dreams until Tuesday or whatever
Yeah.
the movie is called.
Yeah.
It was really sweet. They
Yeah.
both had like just a nice moment.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Speaking of sweet, Mouth and Millie.
Nice segue,
Thank you,
girl.
Ingrid.
Eminem.
In the morning.
Mouth and Millie in the morning. I love that.
So, did you guys know about the morning show?
No.
no,
No idea.
Because that's what I was saying about like the mouth box. I was like, "Ooh, I have a good idea," and that's why I was like, "The mug."
I want that mug.
Yeah.
so we'll get it.
Yeah.
Sure.
But it brought back of our icon badges.
That's
which
funny that you
were
said that.
The press badges.
But they were caricatures, so I was.
Yeah.
You guys were like, "It's our press badges," and I was like, "But they were like little caricatures. I don't know what you guys are talking
But
about."
now it makes sense
now
if
it
you
makes
think
sense.
about
But they
it.
took it
Mhm.
from.
That's
It's like,
cute.
how is this Mouth and Millie?
Yeah.
Or is he just random people?
Yeah.
But everyone else gets a cool character.
Right.
It makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now it makes sense. And they had Alex on the show.
And Alex goes like this to Mouth, puts her
What
hand
was
up in her
that
face.
about?
I don't know. She
I
like
thought,
hugged Millie and then put her hand up to Mouth. I don't know why
I thought
that
we were
is.
going to revisit that, to be honest.
I guess
like
it
a
was just
backs-
like
Nothing, was she just being
I think she was just
being dramatic. She's an actress.
strange? You didn't find it strange?
I mean,
I
I laughed.
I didn't even catch it.
Oh, really?
I don't
I
even remember it.
laughed because I was like, oh, it's kind of like typical Alex.
I made a mental note. I'm like,
I
are we
know
gonna
it
revisit
was
this?
kind of weird, but I was like, oh, maybe in the 4 months they had a tiff, or I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, maybe because Mouth kept saying it's the Mouth and Millie show. Millie kept saying I want to be Millie and Mouth, so
Maybe.
Alex was
Oh.
like taking her side about it.
Kelsey just said, "Snuck in the back at work to say hi."
Hey, girl.
Hey, don't get in trouble.
Yeah, don't get in trouble, Kels.
Then I have Chase gets a letter from Alex. 46 weeks to go.
That's verbatim
Yep,
what I
he
have
said
down.
Verbatim. Yeah.
I just put Chase at the Air Force letter.
Yep. Then I have Jamie in school again, and Madison's mad at him, and
Yeah.
he
Black
doesn't really
shoelace,
realize
black
like why,
shoelace.
Yeah.
She's wearing a black shoelace.
like her soul, her
Yeah.
heart is black.
She's like, "This is my heart that you just
So dramatic. I
turned
mean,
to dust."
I get it, girl. 8 years old, that's tough.
It's her first heartbreak.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know?
Then
Fortitude.
Fortitude meeting.
That's what I wrote.
Fortitude is having a meeting.
They're looking for players.
And there's 75 people they're looking at.
Yeah.
Right? Is
Yeah,
that what you
and
have down?
Clay says we got to go on the road,
Yeah.
and they literally
Go on the road.
go on the road. And I have Haley in Karen's Cafe.
Oh, Nate and Lydia Muppets.
I felt like that scene went on too long. Did anyone else feel that way? As much as
Yes.
I love seeing Lydia and Nate Daddy Man, it was too long. It would have been cute like for 5 seconds. Ingrid's still singing it.
It's nice background music. I love
See,
the
I'm
Muppets.
saving editing for you.
I love the Muppets. And we had this, we visited this with Quinn a couple episodes ago.
Yeah, Letitia, I think, said that this is when they did the revamp with Jason Segel, right? The new Muppets movie. And so
Which
they
I
were on the
liked.
high from that. It was a cute
Strange.
Muppet movie was really cute.
Yeah.
This, excessive?
Strange.
Twice?
But
Strange.
think about it. We always have extra long, awkward singing scenes with Nathan.
I get
We
it.
do. Do torture
Remember
him, I
the
guess?
kiss with him and Jamie? They were dressed like Kiss,
Oh,
singing
yes.
and playing guitar.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
wow, we have to do the whole song?
The whole
The whole song.
guitar solo,
The whole song.
the whole
It's
solo.
just so weird. I don't know.
Yeah, and then he's just like,
Dancing around with his
with Lydia.
babe.
Do you guys give it a secute or no?
No.
Not ready for a secute.
No.
Lydia herself is so cute, and Nate
Jade-
himself is
Jade
so
says
cute.
she loves the Nathan and Lydia scene.
I mean,
I mean,
love
I
is a
don't
strong
hate
word.
It.
I don't hate it
I don't
either.
Gwen says it was super cheesy.
Yes.
Uh,
I'm
I
with you,
agree.
Gwen.
I agree.
Vic says she thought it was cute.
I mean, it was cute. It was
wasn't
too
a-
long.
It wasn't
It wasn't
so
a
cute.
cute.
It
The
was a-
brilliant scene,
that was so cute.
that was so cute.
Which one?
The crying scene together.
That
To
was
me,
just sweet.
I don't know if
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Okay,
don't
I
put
won't
it
give
as
it.
so cute.
You're right. I won't give it that. I
That
won't put
was
it on the
like-
meter.
Heartwarming, sweet. I'm
Mhm,
so happy for you guys.
Yeah.
I can't give it a so cute.
Okay.
Speaking of so cute,
Auntie Quinn.
Auntie Quinn.
Auntie Quinn is so cute.
So cute.
Just kidding.
She's
But
a good aunt.
she
She's
is a
a
good
great
aunt.
aunt.
They go
And
to the movies.
They go to the movies, and Jamie tells her about Madison. And the way Quinn looked, she was like, it was like life or death. She's like, "What happened between you and Madison?"
Well, she's engaged.
Who's engaged?
No, she's engaged in the
Oh.
conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, wait.
Liz is like,
I
When?
mean,
Wait.
whenever I'm
I
with
know,
a
I
little
know.
like my little cousin.
But she looked like
and
so distraught for him,
Well,
which I mean, it's his
your
aunt. I
heart
get
breaks
it.
when someone
Yeah.
else, when your kid's heart breaks.
yeah, you
I
kind
know.
of like,
And then they pan out, and Madison's with a little blonde boy at the movies at 8 years old,
Right.
but they're at the movies
at
together.
the movies.
I knew I thought that was
She's
true,
already
wow.
like, oh, I'm moving on. She's, you know,
Peace out.
breaking hearts. They're just these
Mhm.
children, man.
They move fast.
They move fast.
They move fast.
They're just
You can't waste time.
can't.
Mm-mm.
Gotta live your life.
That's right.
Elementary school is only so long.
That's right.
You know?
That's absolutely right.
I wonder what that kid's. I hope Jamie fought that kid.
He didn't fight that kid.
Like later on, like when
like
they grow
he
up.
gets his baseball squad and they just like go
with bats. They show up. They
they're
swinging
like
around.
the ghoulies. And
The
then-
ghoulies. Yeah, right. Oh,
Imagine.
God.
I'd watch it.
Now we have the opening day, right?
Yeah.
At Karen's Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
And Brooke is holding Lydia and she's like, "I love you so much. You're such a good baby. You're my baby." And Haley's like, "No, it's actually my baby though.
Yeah.
Yours hasn't come out yet.
Your baby's
Yeah.
cooking.
Your
It's
baby's
coming.
cooking. It's cooking in the oven."
And it's the cafe's opening and Haley's performing.
Good
And-
times.
Yeah.
All
Good-
around.
Good times.
Good
I love how
times.
they said they were on Front in Greece, which was
Yeah.
the actual street name.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, it's sweet. Like Wilmy. It's cute." And then I have Haley James Scott performs, as she will continue to perform at Karen's Cafe.
Yes.
And Brooke announces Haley singing. mhm.
Wait,
Oh, and then in this, I wrote down that when she's singing in the song, she actually says the quote that's in
Yeah.
Karen's
Yes,
Cafe.
she does.
I was like, oh, okay, makes sense. I
the
like
lyric.
that.
Hands. That was
Yeah,
good.
that was sweet. I like
Let's
that.
bring it home. You know.
Yeah.
and then I
bring it
wrote Quay,
Sexy and talented. But I said out loud, I said that actually didn't bother me. I
Yeah.
remember saying it.
I was not on board with you guys.
I know.
I could
Yeah.
do without this, but
I
you
couldn't
know what?
bother
I could
me.
certainly do without it. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but it didn't actually affect me as
Yeah.
much as I thought it might.
It was just like a little breeze. That
I was like,
passed
that's nice for
by.
him to
I was
say.
like,
I wish
okay,
a
that's
man would
nice.
say that about me, that I'm sexy and talented.
Oh,
If your boyfriend says that about you, like, that's really nice. Wouldn't if Aunt said that about you, wouldn't you be like, oh, that's nice, thanks,
I'm
babe?
so mean to him. I'm like, I don't need your compliment today, so save it. I'll cash in on another day. He always does
Aries.
it when I'm like, it's not when it needs to be said.
But it's genuine.
But
It doesn't-
It's when it comes from the heart.
And
He wants
I'm not
you.
gonna get into it. It's like a rant of like, let's turn this into Michelle's marriage.
But then I have, after Quay say their thing, then Brule and look at each other.
See, I like that.
And I put
Yeah.
so cute. Is
Yes.
it a so cute? Because it was a so
was
cute
so
for me.
cute.
I was
Genuine
like, oh,
love.
like love. And she's carrying his baby. At the time, one baby.
One baby.
And it was just, I was like, oh, full circle. It's really sweet. I'm glad for you, Brooke. I'm happy for you.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
After that, we have Chase looking at a tabloid, and it says that Alex is
Dating some
frolicking
dude.
around the beach with some man.
A new guy. Which,
A
come
new
on,
guy.
Chase, you should know better than read tabloids.
At first,
Right.
when I looked at the tabloid, it looked like the actor.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yes.
it look like him? And I was like, well, he's gay. So.
Yeah.
Right. And they had a cover thing going on.
That's
for a
what I
while.
thought too. I was like, huh.
I also thought that.
But I don't know if what was the case with that.
And yeah, he should know firsthand, the whole she dated him for publicity thing prior.
know how she is.
Yeah.
And all of that.
Mm-hmm. Whatever.
whatevs.
Whatever.
I have another anti-Quinn scene.
Jamie and Quinn.
Lots of movie scenes.
Yeah, a lot
leaving
of
the movies.
movie.
Did you notice that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Towards the end,
A lot of
Beth and
people are
Millie are
going-
leaving the movies.
Yeah, and Alex and Chase were at the movies at the end.
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of movies. I
Well,
wonder what that
Well, there was a
Can you
couple of
guys
quotes.
enlighten?
There
Yeah.
were quotes about when you go to the movies.
movies.
and
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Can't recall them right now.
I know. Did
Something
they-
about like your tears, and then you
yeah, and
walk
like it
outside.
affects you,
Yeah, yeah.
and something like you
The
feel kind of
sadness of,
saddened after. Which
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, there you go. You summed it up.
yeah, we got it. We got the
Perfect.
whole quote.
You got it.
Nailed
I
it. We
have-
fucking nailed it.
Oh, Jamie tells Quinn that Madison gave the shoelaces back,
Right.
and he gave her another pair, and she gave them back to him.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Well, you know.
And Quinn kind of gave him a speech, and Jamie's like, "Well, she's worth fighting for," kind of thing. So, hinting that he's gonna
Yeah.
approach her again and apologize.
Sweet.
Which did he in the next scene? No. Clay
No.
has a convo with Dan apparently, and that's why he named his company Fortitude.
Right. Yeah. Nath
Yeah,
Naley is
yeah.
talking, and he's saying how the name Fortitude came about because of Dan.
I feel like
And-
I wish I would have seen Clay tell Nate that
Me
as
too.
Nate tell Haley that. You know what
Agreed.
I'm saying? Because I just felt like it was so random,
Well,
and I get how they're supposed to be
I feel
tying
like
it
it's
in.
a finale, and they're like, we need more Naley scenes.
I
Also,
guess.
and
I guess.
like, Nate said, I wish Dan knew the kids.
Right.
That was the
That
big
was
part
the
of
big
this.
part of it.
Right. That was the whole point of what he was
Yeah.
coming to. So,
Right.
and he's like, I know that he can't, but I really wish that he would.
Yeah.
Sad.
We share.
It's a legitimate.
Michelle and I were like,
sad.
Dan?
Yeah, we knew.
Dan
We're like,
is
it's
coming.
Dan's coming.
Dan is
It's the
coming.
finale. Dan's
Dan,
coming.
Dan.
we knew even
Dan.
before like the opening credits. Before that, we were like, we know it's a finale. Dan has to come back
They have to. Yeah. Then we
because
saw his name.
as we knew, they didn't think they were getting another season, so this was
Right.
really their series finale.
Yeah.
Cerise.
So
end-
Dan
end
had
of
to
the
have come
show.
back. Yeah.
Mhm.
Brilliant's
then-
having twins.
2 heartbeats.
Yeah, 2
3.
heartbeats.
So
3 heartbeats.
Liz didn't know.
I didn't.
Michelle knew.
Michelle knew.
And
I'm shocked that you really kept a good secret. You really had me fooled, Michelle.
What do you mean?
You made me think it was a baby girl. I
know
don't remember why I felt that way,
You felt,
but
I
you did a really
not.
good job of misleading me that they were twins.
It's-
I'm not that I predicted that they were twins because that never came up, but
Mhm.
I'm glad that I didn't know that they were twins.
So the way I found that out was
Please-
on
please tell
Twitter-
everyone.
on Twitter. Someone posted when they were at Icon, or maybe it wasn't at Icon. I thought it was at Icon that this girl said, "Oh, I have a picture, and I met one of the Baker twins, and it was a boy." So I was like, well, there you go.
there you go.
Brooke and
That's
Julian
that.
have twin boys.
twins.
Yeah.
I have the twins' names.
oh,
Oh, yeah,
Davis,
Davis and-
Davis and Jude.
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 Davis Nathan Baker.
Davis Nathan Baker.
Jude Sam Davis.
Sam. That's so sweet.
That is cute. The Sam part. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really cute.
Yeah.
Jude. though.
Jude.
Hmm.
Jude. Hey,
Jules?
Jude.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you want to.
Jude. Maybe like.
Judy.
All right. Well, okay. I mean, Davis, obviously, that's really sweet. Davis, Nathan.
Nathan,
yeah.
Nathan. I don't.
That was from
I
Tish,
love-
by the way.
Thanks,
Tish sent
Tish.
that.
Tish.
I think it's very sweet. I don't know why Nathan though. What has Nathan played a huge part in Brillian's life?
Well, I mean, I feel like Haley would be, you know, I'm thinking of like their families are close
Yeah.
now and they're best friends. So maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
And I was like, did Nathan save them? But no, Brooke saved Jamie. So whatever. I mean, it's cute. Whatever. Sweet.
So cute. And then what was so cute and so sweet and so teary was Julian with the 2 babies in the incubators.
wait, I'm
Yeah.
not there yet.
I have 3
Wasn't-
months left.
Yeah.
Brilliant. They're measuring the baby belly again, and she's at 38 inches.
I didn't write that.
Yeah.
And then
Eminem.
and then Julian says, "This is our miracle, Brooke Davis. Now
Right.
2 miracles, and no one deserves it more." Which he's
Yes,
absolutely
yes,
right.
Yes.
So sweet.
Oh.
You guys,
Why do I have...
do I obsess?
Are you on
over
the wrong
Julian?
page?
I wrote, after having twins, Julian says, "Don't worry, I'm here."
Which he does, but there's a lot of stuff that happens before she has
He
twins.
does. They talk about worried. They
Oh,
have a
yeah.
worried conversation.
Oh, I thought
like
that's
not
what
when
he
he's
was
in the
talking to the
incubator.
No, no, no,
babies.
no.
No, he tells Brooke, he says, "I know I told you not to worry, but I know that you're going to worry, but just know that I'm
Oh,
here
gotcha,
for
gotcha,
you.
gotcha.
You're going to be
I
great."
didn't
kind of
understand my own notes.
Yeah, well, that happens to
Hey,
me a
it's
lot.
been 2 days.
Yeah,
We
it's
had
been a while.
blackout.
We
Exactly.
usually watch and then podcast right away, so it's fresh. It's been a while,
Yes.
and it's
Then
been a
the-
week. So
Yeah. Now we have Eminem. And they're-
Grapefruit.
grapefruit versus orange. And Jerry comes in to tell them the good/bad news.
Billy Parker wants Millie.
Billy Parker.
Billy Parker.
Billy and Millie in the morning.
Billy and Millie. Millie
He's
and
like,
Billy.
doesn't that sound like a great show? I'm like, actually, yeah, Billy and Millie. Sounds pretty funny.
but we don't want that shit. Get
No,
that shit out of here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. We just got Mouth and Millie in the morning. Don't take it away from
Seriously.
us.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. But they had to add the drama.
Right.
Next I have Mia is
Singing
at
for the troops.
For the troops.
That's
She's
right.
singing along.
Well, did you like that edit? Chase looks at the poster
Uh huh.
and it fades into
Yeah.
Mia performing.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Nice crossfade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Mia and the rest are signing autographs, and Chase comes up and is like, "How's that 40 seconds of something?"
In
And she's
heaven,
like,
and
"Try
she's
like
like
30
30,
seconds." And so they hugged, and
It was cute.
it was sweet. Yeah. Like, I guess they haven't seen each other in
Yeah, it's
a
been
while.
a while. She went off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we haven't seen her for the audience in a while
Yeah.
either.
4 to 2 boys in the car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're talking Danny Howard.
Yep.
And Nate says that they need to find someone who has like the drive and passion that he had.
And he tells a
growing up.
story about the janitor
Yeah.
of when he would go and practice.
They would like
and-
when talk to each other or something, and then finally one day, I forget what he was saying in the conversation. Just kind of like he has a great work ethic, and he was there, and the guy asked him why he was there so late or something, and he said he would never want to look back and not have done the best he possibly
Right.
could.
right.
Yeah.
Which is very Nathan.
Very
Which
neat.
Dan has given him that.
It's
I feel.
true.
You know,
Yeah.
Dan
Dan,
pressured and
that
pushed him.
Definitely.
And now
yeah,
he won't see it
as
any
an
other way
outcome.
for an athlete. He's like, no, you have to be this way if you want to make it big. Which it's like,
Mm.
Daddy taught you.
Yeah.
That's what you learned from Daddy.
Yeah. And I have
Eminem.
Eminem. They discuss the job, and Millie doesn't want to take it, but Mouth's like, you're stupid not to. When
It's
does
a
this
good-
opportunity come up again?
It's a good opportunity.
Good
and-
points. He
Great.
just wants the best for her. But
How
she's like,
selfless
"No."
is that, though? If it was me, I'd be like, yeah, I want the best, but like, really stay though.
And because it's not even in Tree Hill.
No, it's in Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But he's
she
like,
would
we'll
have
make
to-
it work.
Yeah, it's really.
That's what you want in a mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
Wow.
And Millie's sad, and then they have like they're like cuddling, and it's really cute.
yeah.
Aw, love them.
Chia.
Chia.
And
Alex stopped writing.
Yep, she stopped writing.
I liked that.
that
I liked that.
Mhm.
I
He's
was
like, because she asked how Alex is, and then he's like, well, and he just gets up and yells into the microphone.
in the microphone. She stopped writing.
Yeah.
So,
That was clever.
but they
I
had
liked
a
how they
nice
did that.
moment,
Yeah.
and she clearly still
She
kind of has
still loves
feelings
him.
because
Absolutely.
she was
She's
like,
like,
I
I
need
don't-
to go
before I get my heart
Mhm.
broken, because I can see that you're so madly in love with her on your face.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Which
ouch.
props to Mia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maturity,
You
girl.
focus on your career and your touring and your playing.
And
all
it's
that.
sad for her though too. And she's like, I write songs
Yeah.
about love and like I'm a liar pretty much. You know,
Yeah.
that's sad.
Yeah. I think
Then
Poor Mia.
Fortitude sees Danny Howard playing basketball, and it's like 3 a.m.
Yeah, he
'cause
shows up
so.
at
Drags
Nate's
him out of
room.
bed.
Yeah, Chase
go,
is
Nate.
like, "Let's go, Nate. I gotta show you something." And he's like, "What's going on?" And then they go, and it's Danny Howard doing exactly what Nate used to do. So,
Yeah.
they
There,
want to sign him.
that's the kid.
That's
the
him.
one.
Fortitude Bros.
Fortitude
Ford,
Bros.
then Fortitude comes home, I guess, after
and
they
Clay
signed him.
got a new chair.
Cherry Jerry.
I
Jerry,
literally
Jerry.
though, all you see is the bow first, and I was like,
know.
"Oh my god,
I
is
was
Quinn
like,
pulling a Brooke Davis? I'm gonna
no.
die right now." But luckily, it was the chair.
Yeah, I was like,
new
guys, it's a
chair.
chair.
And you know he's happy to see Quinn, and they have
had
a
a
little
sweet moment.
sweet moment. They cuddle like on the chair together, and she says this chair feels different. It's cozier or something
Yeah.
like that. And I didn't mind it. Again, had no hatred, so it's positive on that end.
Yeah, it was good. I
Michelle's
liked
like, "Meh, whatever."
Then Brooke in the baby chair.
And it
She's
feels like
s-
Sitting in
Christmas Eve.
and brilliant. Julian says it seems like that every time I see you, or like the first time I saw you. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I felt like that.
"Oh, Julian,
They're just having
where
sweet
are
scenes.
you?" It's so much. The sweetest scenes.
Speaking
to be
of
honest.
sweet, then Nate is like, "Hey, beautiful, you're perfect."
Yeah,
to
he's like, "I'm
Haley.
perfect."
They're like sitting there with all their children, and they're just so beautiful and lovey, and I'm just like, bleh. Cute.
I
but,
mean,
like,
you can't
goddamn.
deny it. It's
They're just the perfect
It's
little
very-
family.
it's
It's say it,
so
say it.
cute. It's so
Say it,
cute.
Michelle. What were
it
you gonna
is so
say?
cute.
It's so cute.
Yeah, again. To me, this is like it's just sweet.
It's
Yeah.
so sweet.
It really is.
Sweet.
Is
It
that our
really
latest?
is.
Sweet.
I know.
That could be it. That could be one. We could do that.
We have to bring
sweet
some
meter.
fun things to 9.
Yeah, a sweet meter.
There's gonna be a totally different show, guys.
There's
Yeah.
gonna be fun things at 9. Don't worry.
Oh, the next scene I have Jamie apologizes to Madison and said that I like you and I've always liked you. And
Never stop.
Never stopped
Uh-oh.
liking you.
Uh-oh.
Kendall said you guys used Quay and Sweet in the same sentence.
Did we?
Yeah. And everyone's like, I just caught that too. Yep.
Maybe you
It
guys
just-
did. I know I
I,
did not.
I don't think it came out of Michelle's mouth. It might have came out of mine. It definitely came out of yours.
It definitely did not.
Mars is in retrograde.
Definitely did not come from my mouth. I think with regards of Quay scenes,
I'll
it's gonna
tell
stay
you-
silent.
Okay.
Gwen said they've probably resigned themselves to being stuck with Quay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it
It
is
is
what
what it is.
It
But
is what it
It
is.
is
I
what it
think
is.
the sweet maybe came from the Nate
I think it came-
because I was like real into that.
Okay.
And the brilliant scene.
Yeah. Maybe.
Skills in a chicken soup.
Segue.
Well,
No?
Now that
No.
Millie turns down the job. Yeah, but you're right. He's in the chicken suit. It all kind of happened at the
Mouth
same.
was
studio.
trying to find
I
his
also have-
replacement, and so then Millie comes in. She's like, I wanna audition or something, and then she's like, I want to be with you always, like
But-
everywhere, every
Yeah.
second
But
kind of
before
thing.
that, we have Jamie gives the laces and says, "I never stopped liking
We
you."
talked
Yeah,
about
we
that.
did.
Oh, I missed that.
You
Where
were
was
in the
I?
chat.
You might have been in the chat.
Well,
It's
sorry,
okay.
we are live
It's
streaming.
okay.
I need to engage.
Totally
You're
fine.
absolutely right.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yes, they rekindled their
Yeah.
their romantic relationship.
Yeah.
And then Mouth and Millie wants to stay and be with Mouth, which we love. Then Jamie Madison smile. I have Jamie Madison smile in the hall.
Yeah,
They look at each other and Jamie's little cute face.
so cute.
He loves Madison. So sweet. Then I have Quay's speech. This
I
is the
wrote
scene.
Quay sweet with an exclamation point.
I liked that Clay said, "I miss you in forever ways." I was like, "Wow, Clay, that's the deepest I've ever
So
heard you
here-
speak."
because it was such a moment that we never.
it was
get.
such a moment. Yeah.
Is this when they were outside
Yes.
looking at the water at night?
Yes.
You didn't feel it.
No. I just
I think what me and Liz are saying, it's not that we're like, oh my god, this is so great and lovely.
No.
It's not like when we have Brilliant or Naily scenes.
Never.
But it's like we're finally having scenes.
I
where
felt a
Quay-
genuine connection between them character-wise and what they were both saying, I thought was very sweet, regardless of who was saying it.
I think
I
it's
you know what I'm
because
saying?
agree with that.
I think it's because
can
we
agree
never
with that.
get those
We
scenes
don't.
with
We
them.
always got them sex,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
and like
No,
raunchy,
like-
flirty, like
yeah.
we never get adult actually like I love you. Besides when they were shot, we every time we see them,
Yeah.
it's like
And
they're-
then a tinge a couple episodes back where everyone was pressuring her, they're gonna get engaged, kind of thing. And that was the only time that we really touched upon, like, are they endgame or are they not endgame? Are they just sex? Like, what's happening? And so, like, they really, truly,
the
genuinely
thing is,
love each other in
I'm-
their own weird way.
analytically,
Mhm.
I see how much they care for each other. They
Mhm.
work together. But for some reason, when I see them, I feel nothing.
that's fine. That is
So, like,
It's better than
Here's the
hatred,
thing.
though.
No, I don't hate them. I recognize it.
yeah,
I'm fine with it.
you're not connected.
I'm not connected. Yeah.
That's the most, though, I've ever
Yeah, you guys,
felt
I remember
for
when we were
Quay.
watching it.
Yeah,
I clapped because I felt
know.
like I broke a wall. I broke a barrier for
Liz
me
has
watching
always
the
been
show.
a one that
Yeah.
she breaks.
I'm positive. I'm
She
always
breaks
upbeat. I'm trying
barriers.
to. I break
Well,
the
no,
barriers.
yeah, sure.
And
Yeah.
I'm committed into trying to love these characters. Not that you're not, but that was my goal for season 8 was
She's
to
speaking
to
for me.
find something in Quay that I spoke
know.
to, and
You're
I
right.
found it, and I was like, okay, I'm good.
in the last episode.
In the last episode, but that's okay.
It
Maybe
happened.
it will continue on to next season. I don't see that, but I'm glad. Oh,
I
God,
can't wait for
Ingrid's
9.
laughing.
Oh my.
they know.
They know.
They know over there. Those guys, they know.
But that was the most genuine Quay scene I've
Okay.
felt.
Okay.
Gwen
and then-
says,
yes, Gwen.
Yes, Gwenny.
Michelle just misses Leighton.
She
I
does.
do. I
There's a
can't-
hole in her heart.
I mean,
There's a hole in her
listen, guys. I was actually thinking about this a lot lately.
heart. Oh, how much you miss Leighton?
No, and how much through this whole show. I mean, we haven't finished yet,
Yeah.
but I feel love for all the characters, minus who we're talking about, Quay. But like love, like when I think of Haley, I love Haley. When I think of Nate, I love Nate. But like I think overall my favorite is just Peyton. It's
Yeah.
just been this way, and
Right.
but then I love Mouth, right? So you're like, it's like
yeah.
picking
Love
your,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like that draw who you're drawn to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then I feel like I said, season 8, I feel like is Haley's seat.
Yeah.
She's just been she's
Hale-
an amazing
yeah.
character.
She is.
It's really
She is.
hard. It's really. Continue.
Don't
I know.
Forget Royal.
I mean, he's my favorite Scott.
yeah, had to get
Always
Royal.
He's
does
in
my
that.
there.
favorite Scott.
Had to get Royal in there.
If you're
Um,
just joining us, inside joke. Inside joke.
Yeah. Then
Brooke in the hospital. Babies are here.
babies,
Babies.
and their
Baker
sons.
twins. This was a very, very fast.
Very.
Yep.
We were also
Birth.
talking, and we were talking. Ingrid and I were still talking about the Quay, and apparently Julian got a phone call,
Yeah.
and he said, "Yeah, this is Julian Baker." Apparently, they were talking about how Brooke fell, but they didn't. Did they even say that?
See,
though?
I missed this.
I
whole
totally
thing.
missed that. All I knew was that Brooke was in the hospital, and she's like, "I'm sorry, I tried to wait," and he's like, "It's okay." I'm like, "Wait, so she already had the babies?"
Yeah, I was so confused.
She had the babies. I think please correct me if I'm wrong, but when we opened to that scene first, it said 7 months. So you're supposed to assume that she had the babies
And they were
early.
preemie.
Yeah.
Which they were preemie.
Yeah.
So I guess she fell. Letitia told us this. She fell at Karen's cafe and went into premature labor
Yeah.
and had the babies, and they ended up being fine. And Julian had that scene. That was the scene
now
you're
I
talking about.
have
The
preemies
speech.
and Julian Hart,
Yeah. It was not to me.
and I was digging his hair. Anyone remember?
Oh,
It was
yeah.
very nice and
Mhm.
like
yeah,
he had a good little
yeah, it was a
swoop,
good like swoop.
Mhm.
a little swoop, and he was
Yeah.
it was very
Yeah,
mhm,
and
very-
telling the babies that you're going to be okay because you can't not be Brooke Davis as your mother.
Your mom is strength.
yeah.
Yeah.
He I mean, do you guys? I talk about Julian how much I love him all the time, but like, he is MVP for me. MVP.
Is Julian your favorite character?
I don't want to give him that title. It's a real commitment. It's a commitment. I'm
But
not
you
ready
just
to
said
commit.
he's MVP. That's most valuable player. So that's what it means.
Ingrid just stating the facts.
I'm just
here.
saying. You just
We'll
said
see when when season 9 finale happens and we have our further discussion.
It's so hard.
It's hard.
because-
I can't pick between. It's like, again, we talk about our podcast. Like, you can't pick between your children. Like, you just love them all.
Right.
I just love them all. Little characters. They're all my
How do you
children. I love
pick?
them.
Yeah, like for Julian, who
He only came on season 7
exactly.
too, right?
We haven't known you that long,
right? But
we love you.
I love you.
Mean,
Yeah.
I mean, Julian is.
I know, and it seems it's like
Love
it's
him.
a big ongoing theme that people do love Julian, even though he wasn't a main character until season 7.
It's hard how you
Right?
slice
He came in
it.
6,
Like,
didn't he?
do you
6 maybe, yeah,
you
maybe he
pick a
came. You're right, because
charac-
Peyton was still there.
yeah,
Duh.
do you pick a character who's been there the whole time, but then
Right.
technically they left, and then where's
Or
the-
do you pick
the
Haley
meat of
or
the
Nate because
story?
they've been there forever?
Yeah.
Like, or Brooke?
How do you?
I know.
Yeah.
How do
I know.
you
We'll talk.
choose?
We'll have.
I think
sorry,
it's
we'll
just
have to
whoever
talk
you
about it.
connect with.
Yeah.
Whoever you like.
It's a good
You can
answer.
like who you like.
And it's
Thanks,
funny
thanks.
because from the beginning you've always connected with Peyton and I haven't.
Always. I always
Yeah.
So,
loved her.
and I
Yeah.
really did enjoy her character, but I don't feel a hole missing for me that she's not here. Even though I'm sad that she's not, because it's like OG and she should be.
I actually feel more of a hole that
Lucas is not there.
missing.
I feel that way too.
Even though I love Peyton, I actually feel more of a hole of
But
Lucas.
yeah, because Lucas is more involved. He's a Scott. Like, he's
Right.
Nathan's brother.
yeah,
Dan's
and
son. Like,
I
that's
know.
Jamie's
That's the-
uncle,
mhm.
Haley's best friend. Like, he was in the core and now he's not in the core.
I know.
Yeah.
Missing.
That's you're right.
Gwen,
Sad.
Gwen made a good point. Gwen
Yes, Gwen.
Please,
said,
Gwenny.
Julian is adorable. It's easy to love him.
Yeah,
It's
it's
true.
so
I
true.
mean-
it's so true.
Yeah.
There was nothing that he did that you would feel angry towards him, or like he's just always on Brooke's side, like always supporting her. So you're like, you love him.
And he's
How do you not
he's
love him?
got these
The
cute
chat's
quirks.
talking about season 9.
Oh, girls, girls and
Fing-
boys.
I'm giving them finger guns. So
Then I have
Checks reunited.
they reunite, and I guess they are.
Fine.
Chase says something like, "I don't care who we are," like something with us, and Alex is like, "Oh, us," and I guess they're in a relationship.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
what else?
it's been a
Sweet,
year,
it's
so
cute.
she
It's been,
waited.
It's been a
and-
year. Yeah.
And now the most important scene of the whole episode.
Oh,
Ba-da-da.
this
Bum, da-da-da,
my
dum,
I've ne-
da-da-da.
the entire show. I don't know if I've ever felt like so.
What? Kate?
No, not like that.
Skirt.
No, that was like sad, pure sadness.
No, but when they're in the hallway of the
No, I
school-
know that was intense and like anxiety written. But this was like
Or
it was.
Peyton gonna
I just
die
felt
because she's gonna
so,
give birth.
No, like I felt a completion, kind of.
Okay,
You know, like
yeah.
everything that
Closure.
I want. Thank
I'm-
you. Closure.
I'm glad this happened. We predicted this.
We
talked
did,
about
we
he was going to
did.
go to the diner and somehow make
because they
amends.
kept like alluding to the fact
They
that
did.
he was going to.
Well, he drove.
He
there.
drove past it,
He
and
did.
he keeps talking about how he wants Dan in his life, even though he knows he can't be. So like we knew it
Or
was
at least
coming.
for him to know about his grandchildren. So he brings the baseball of his Jamie's
no one
first-
comes to this diner.
No
Poor
one's
Dan
there.
makes
Dan-
no money.
Dan eating dinner by himself
Ugh,
breaks my
love it.
ever loving
He's
heart.
a damaged guy. Damaged.
He's
forever
so damaged.
damaged.
So, but he did it to himself.
no,
He did.
Yeah,
Totally
it's
he did.
just
But
how
then
it
you
is.
feel for him and you just want to give him a little hug.
I know.
Oh, I'm so sad. But, you know,
Nate puts down the
Nate
picture
took
of
the
Lydia.
picture.
Said, "This
This
is
is
my
your-
daughter."
this is your granddaughter, he says.
Yeah. And here's the ball. Jamie hit his first
And he's
home
like,
run.
baseball? And he's
Baseball.
like, yeah, he's really
Baseball.
good.
He loves it. Like, not basketball.
And then
It was, like,
as
funny.
Nate, and then as Nate's leaving, Dan
Son.
goes, son.
Son.
And then I think he just says,
Says
thank,
thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
And I'm just like,
I was like, ugh, my heart. My heart.
heart.
Oh,
Yep.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it because, and then I kind of wish. Now, obviously, we know what happens to him.
we do.
So I wish they
Well,
would have savored
yeah, we did.
him. Like I wish I could savor that moment of Dan and not know what's gonna happen to him.
Well, I
you know?
still don't really know.
We don't know,
the
but
link, though. I
we
mean,
don't know.
I know, but I don't
I
know.
know. I know. You're right.
Unless
You're right.
you know more than I know.
What don't
I
you
don't
know?
think so.
I was reading the chat.
Oh, what happens to Dan? We know, but don't really know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, but you don't know.
Right. Yeah. Like we
Yeah.
know, but we don't actually. Know.
They know, but they don't know.
Right.
You guys
If you
know.
don't know,
You guys
now
know.
you know.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Nate shows up. Jamie's having
Chase.
his magic speech is continuing, and all these people.
Yeah,
is
like
this
Chase
one-
shows up at the river court.
Yep. Chase
With
and Chuck
Chuck.
reunited.
Oh, right. They have a hug.
Super sweet.
Oh, Chuck loves Chase.
And then we have the Davis babies.
Yep.
Jamie and the baby, and she's
And
reading
Brooke
to
says
Lydia.
something how like now it's more bros over clothes these days, and that
And-
was sweet.
And I wrote hoodie in caps.
oh,
Jamie and the hoodie.
that
Oh, wait.
ripped my heart
Towards
out.
the
I
end of
wasn't
it.
sure if you guys have ever seen that shot of him running.
No.
Okay.
I might have, but I didn't connect it.
Connected.
Yeah, I didn't.
like a mini.
I mean, it
little
makes
hoodie.
that was my perfect way of
Yeah.
summing up the show. I feel like that's how anyone would feel. Like obviously on the bridge with the hoodie, like dribbling that
Full
basketball,
circle.
like full circle. So I couldn't
Right?
have
It
asked for
was a
anything
great
else.
way to.
That I loved that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really sweet.
It was good.
Yeah, and we have like sums up. Dan, they all have like their parts of the quotes. So that's how you're summing up
Yeah.
with each character. And then Dan's eating by himself, but he's like got the baseball next to him.
Yeah.
And loved and then mental note, loved Brooke's hair in that last scene when their babies were on the bed.
Oh, they're all in bed.
And her hair just
yeah,
looked
it was
really
like
adorable.
half up, half down.
I love
yeah.
that.
With
I
the
didn't
little-
really notice outfits much, I have to be
No.
honest. There really wasn't a lot going on.
There was a lot of plaid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boys in plaid.
Kelly wore
Dan was in
too,
plaid, too.
at Karen's Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really notice.
I didn't really write
No.
down any. I mean, I wrote down quotes that I liked or just quotes in general, but the only hair or fashion thing I noticed was Brooke at the end, and that was it. Because I really was like, everything's over. I can like relax a second.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then that's it. Jamie on the bridge. Ugh,
So
magical.
if that was the series finale,
It would have been okay
you
for
would
me.
have been fine.
It would have been enough for me.
It
I can't
Yeah,
wait. I
it makes
can't wait to
sense.
compare what you guys think. I think we should
Of the
compare
real finale.
the real series finale to this one.
Because
Because
this was their original finale.
because they didn't get renewed for another season until 2 days after this finale.
It's
Aired.
crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I wonder like the
What a
turnaround too,
stressful
like
time.
how much time they had in between to like start filming again.
Yeah, because
like,
it's a show that's been running for so long, and then if you risk not closing, like tying the ends
mhm.
up, and then you don't get renewed,
it's like, well, then
what
you
if
didn't
you
really,
just and then you never had closure?
Sad,
like you
it's
never,
sad for the fans then that
Yeah.
you didn't have closure.
So
No, I was happy.
have to
Yeah,
do
I was
it.
happy. I
Yeah.
thought this was a great
good.
finale.
It was how
Yeah.
we predicted it, so that therefore I feel like that's how we wanted it to end.
Agreed.
And I'm really interested to see how they're going to end season 9 then.
Yeah.
Because we did very, very briefly see it. Very briefly.
I mean,
Like, a minuscule of a second.
Yeah,
all
tiny,
I
nothing.
saw
in
was,
the
All I
like,
know
Blue
is-
Screen River Court.
yeah,
That's all I saw.
I saw a little more.
yeah, but
How?
you barely.
You were
it was,
online. I
it
was
was
sitting on the
literally
ground.
all I saw. And then I'm making up predictions in my head over and over again. So I'm not going
How
to.
did you see?
So you want to hear my prediction?
Not yet. We should take a break.
Okay.
Let's take a break.
Take a break.
Take a break.
Oh my god.
You know what I've always found fascinating, guys?
What?
Life coaching.
Oh.
I just feel like if I had a life coach, I'd be able to achieve more of my goals, prioritize my time, and maybe help with my stress level.
Mm-hmm. And life coaching, which seems to be a new thing, has actually been around for decades and is used by people. I don't know if you heard of them: Oprah, Leonardo DiCaprio, Serena Williams. Just to name a few. And a life coach can provide constant support and expert advice for dealing with life's challenges.
And one of our very own Tree Hill Talk fan members, Jill Perrick, is a life coach. She's the lady boss of northernresolutions.com. She has a master's level education and has hands-on experience with her clients. Jill has the opportunity and the ability to connect with people and make them feel heard and understood. And what I think is the best part about her services is that could be utilized online. She conducts phone calls for her sessions, and that includes unlimited text messaging and messaging in her packages.
Perfect. And you can also join Jillian on YouTube for her #Truth Tuesday series for weekly videos and advice about anything and everything. And she's available 24/7, and online sessions are available through Skype, FaceTime, GChat, or even by phone.
That's cool.
You guys should get excited because Jillian is running a special for Tree Hill Talk listeners.
Woo!
Visit northernresolutions.com and apply the code TreeHillTalk when booking to receive 25% off any service.
Oh, yeah.
That's so nice.
You can find all of Jill's links and socials in our podcast bio. It's time to get your life back on track and become the person you are meant to be.
Oh, yeah.
#truth. Yeah.
And we're back.
We're back.
Hope you had a nice break.
Did you take a pee? Did you stretch?
Break me
'Cause
up
we
a piece
did.
of that Kit Kat bar. You guys like Kit Kats?
I love Kit Kats.
I could definitely eat a Kit Kat.
Favorite candy?
Twix. But
Favorite-
chocolate.
That's your favorite chocolate. My,
My
favorite,
favorite chocolate.
candy? Sour
Reese.
Patch Kids.
Oh, but yeah, favorite like
Oh.
actual candy.
Oh, we're going by categories here?
I know, it's hard,
Okay.
it's
Well,
hard.
there's chocolate, and then
Chocolate-
there's candy.
See, I wouldn't pick. No, I love candy more than chocolate. But my favorite chocolate would be Twix.
Yeah, I think Twix is my favorite chocolate too.
I really like mini Reese's peanut butter cups.
Mm.
I've
What about
actually
Reese's Pieces?
Oh yeah, I'll eat those.
Those
too.
are delicious.
I was craving today at work just vanilla ice cream with some Reese's Pieces and peanut butter sauce, some chocolate syrup,
Like at Friendly's.
some like
when you
whipped
get the-
cream, a little cherry on top. You always gotta have a cherry on top.
Sure.
Yeah,
It sounds so good.
it finishes it up.
Gwen has 5 farm kittens.
Oh my God, 5?
They don't have names yet.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we
Are
have
you
3.
keeping them all?
Michelle, Ingrid, and Liz.
Oh my god, a cat named after me.
The dream.
That is the dream.
Oh, I can't wait to see this video. If anyone's confused, our listener Gwen has kittens.
Has
Yes, she has
kittens.
kittens.
She's in the chat
We're
right
live.
now. We're live currently.
Again, if you forgot,
Yeah.
we're live again.
All
Or
right.
joining in the middle. That'd be
Should
weird.
I do
Yeah.
questions?
Yes.
The
We want
peeps in the
questions.
chat. Okay. What would you do in Millie's shoes if you got the job offer?
We wouldn't take it.
I wouldn't
wouldn't
take it.
take it either.
Wouldn't take it.
Mouth's your boyfriend. He's the perfect boyfriend.
Yeah, and she
And you have a
honestly
cool
like
job.
she's good at what she does, but she's so new to it still.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
doesn't have to go to the
She
big
could do
top.
something else.
Yeah.
Is that what she's passionate about? I think she's more passionate about mouth
Yeah.
than that.
Well, that's what she said. She loves mouth and
I've
wants-
definitely.
she loves doing it with
chosen
him.
you
love
chose love
over
over career.
jobs.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So you are Millie.
pretty
You are
much.
Millie.
Yeah.
Jess's mom thinks
That was
that you
Vic,
look like
by
Millie.
the way. I don't know if I said who asked that.
no, you
Vic.
didn't, but
Vic.
that's okay.
Thanks, Vic.
Kendall wants to know predictions. We're going to do that at the end. I think.
Definitely, yes.
we are.
Jade wants to know, do you think if they were to replace Hillary with a new actress for Peyton, would it go down well or not?
I don't think it would've went.
No. Get the
No.
fuck out of here.
We
No,
would have been
thank
like,
you.
get the fuck out.
No, I hate when
Uh-uh.
they replace characters. I know that sometimes they really have to,
Yeah.
but
The only
That
time it
wasn't
worked
necessary.
for me was on Roseanne. They had
Mhm.
2 Beckys. They had the original, then they had the new one, and then the original came back. And it's funny.
And they did
It
that on
worked.
Fresh Prince too.
Yes.
They replaced, yeah.
yeah.
yeah, no, that wouldn't have went over big. I don't
Mhm.
think
No.
anyone would have appreciated
No,
that.
you
If-
can't replace
If
Peyton.
Vic wants to know, if you were Alex, would you wait for Chase a whole year?
I don't. It's hard because
I feel like we didn't see enough of like what they discussed prior,
right, and I
you
don't know the intensity of how much they like each
Yeah.
other.
Right, I didn't feel that, but now that I know, I
guess.
mean,
yeah,
yeah, I probably would. Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah.
I loved him,
Right.
yeah. If I right,
which
If you
they
loved
think,
him,
I think
then
that
you would
they
wait.
do love each other, right? So
so they're endgame.
I
Are
guess
they endgame?
I probably, but that wasn't the original plan. So we got one that wasn't Endgame.
What do you mean?
Chia was original.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
All right. Nicole says all the ladies name their kids after their maiden names, but where do you think Jude came from?
I don't know.
No idea.
Did they really know, or
No.
so no one knows?
maybe
one knows?
Julian.
That's what I was thinking.
Jude-
Julian, but
Julian.
Yeah.
I don't
I could see that because
know.
it would been cute if they named him Jamie. Oh no.
Jade said, "What happened with Victoria?
Yeah.
She's hanging out with Royal Dad.
Oh, I hate when Ingrid says
Karen.
when they're hanging out with Royal, that means like they're
on
never
that
coming
island.
back.
It's like the island of misfit toys.
Yeah,
That's
it
where
is.
they
the
are.
misfit parents that don't give a shit about their children and their
Ugh.
grandchildren when they have babies.
Like seriously.
But, like,
just Deb.
I mean, I did write it down, that scene where Nate says, I wish Dan knew my kids. I'm like, does Deb know your kids though?
Maybe
Yeah.
we just don't see it.
Yeah.
Right. Like
It
at
could-
least
You know,
make
we
a
have to
mention like,
assume
oh,
these people are in
you
this
know,
world.
yeah, like Grandma Deb took care of them, blah, 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 last. Like, at least just say it.
Just say
Just
it.
say it.
Just
A
say-
mention.
That's all I need.
That's all I want.
That's all you need.
And that's what we kept saying a while back. And then she did come in those couple of times, remember? And we were like, okay, so she does exist still.
How
But
did
Yeah.
you guys feel that yes, this series wrapped up? Skills, nothing.
nothing.
Skill was in a chicken suit.
Nothing.
That was it. I mean, nothing wrapped up. For
I thought
him.
that was
The
disrespectful.
River Court boys.
The River Court boys weren't in
They
it.
weren't even at the river court.
But
or
and
with
then
Skills.
I said to them too when we watched, I was like, so they saved the River Court then. Like I think it was never officially
I
confirmed.
think it's assumed.
It was just assumed that they did. So
Yeah.
it would have been nice to see the River Court boys to even come back for that and say like, hey, this is our home. Like this is where
Right.
Lucas was.
Right.
None of that. But
Agreed.
okay.
No, I'm
It's
with
all right.
you on that.
Kendall, what's Deb up to?
What is she up to, Deb?
What
I
is
like
mean,
to
Kendall?
think Deb is lounging on
She's
an
got a hot
island
young boyfriend
with a hot young 20-something.
Yeah.
sipping
At a resort or something?
like she's just living.
Yeah,
life.
she like works in like Aruba or
You
something.
do you, Deb. You do you.
She's
At least tell us that though. Just
know.
tell us where she is.
Because
Where's
she's like-
Whitey?
she's
Where's
like-
Whitey though?
Whitey's dead.
Whitey's dead.
Not yet.
No, he's dead, Liz. He's dead.
She's like selling Avon on the beach.
Oh my God.
From
That's it.
home, you know.
Because the writers made it a point to wrap up Peyton's storyline. Like Peyton became a bad friend. I don't mean to bring up Peyton, but
I know. It's all right.
I don't know.
Oh,
Do you know
Quinn has some. Not Quinn. Why am I saying Quinn? Gwen. Sorry, has trivia that's gonna make you so mad.
okay.
Okay.
No,
Ready?
but
Oh.
like they made a point to like bring Peyton. Like, why wasn't Peyton at the wedding? Right? They summed
Right.
that up. So it's not hard or
To do
me
that
right
for
now,
other
to-
characters.
for
For
other
other-
characters.
yeah.
To just be like,
I know.
oh, Deb's not here.
100% agree.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We're harboring. Go
read
ahead,
our-
Gwen. Give
Well,
us that bad
To
news.
fuel
You
that
go, girl.
anger, Clay and Quinn were introduced as a replacement for Leighton, which is why Quinn cries so much.
Wait, is that a real fucking trivia?
That's what she
That's
said.
real?
I don't know if that's
Like someone from the show said this is why Quinn cries
think
so
of-
much.
Well, think of He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Gwen
who
is
runs.
a hardcore fan. I would trust her.
I know. I do trust you, Gwen.
Yeah,
I get
no,
it.
we don't mean it like that. Like
I don't mean it like that. Like that you're misinformed. I'm just
Yeah.
shocked that someone would actually compare.
Yeah. Well, think about it.
I get that
He's a
they
dick.
replaced two blondes from two blondes. That was my
yeah.
only I didn't see any
Yeah.
similarities between their relationships. I was annoyed that the fact that Quinn cried so much, as we know.
Yeah.
I was annoyed when Quinn smiled. I was annoyed when Quinn did anything.
yeah, but now you're on this.
Now I'm on, like,
train.
now
Yeah,
it came
now you're
back.
about it.
I'm not about it.
All right. If you Nicole wants to know if you could pick one character, one.
Ugh.
She put in caps, one, because you guys are gonna start. I know you. You're gonna start
I
listing
know it's gonna be hard.
one
Okay.
uno
Okay.
character to come back for season 9 for one episode. Who would it be? Only one. She writes again in caps.
Lucas.
Well, if I had to pick, yeah, Lucas.
Okay.
Now,
I
can I
can't
give
say
you my
'cause I
real?
know.
I was thinking though too.
Nope.
No, Lucas is my real.
Nope.
I want to
Nope,
discuss
nope,
though.
nope, nope,
Lucas
nope,
is my
nope,
real
nope,
answer.
Nope.
But
You don't
can we
get
talk
another
about,
one?
Can we talk about who we would like to see back in season 9 though?
That you just okay.
Like that would be Lucas would be number 1. That's the only person.
Okay, name people you want to see. Pretty much everyone. Don't you want to see everybody?
I
that we haven't
guess.
seen?
Yeah. Okay. I guess you're right. Go,
right?
go ahead.
You're
Yeah.
just gonna
You're
name
right, you're right.
everybody. We
I was
haven't
like,
seen.
Dan, Deb.
You're right. Like everybody.
Keith.
I would feel Keith would not make
I
sense.
know.
Liz.
Well, in a dream,
He hasn't been dead.
It was all a dream.
right? It was all a dream.
It was all a dream. Yeah. Oh gosh.
God.
Oh, please don't do that.
No.
No. Lucas is my number one dream. That would make me very happy.
That would make it all
I'm
worth
sure
it.
though, if it happens, I'll have some shit to
me
say.
too. I'd
and
be
I'll
like, "Are you
criticize
kidding?
it."
This was bullshit."
Yeah. This is what they did. That's,
Or like
you
they'll
know.
say something nasty about Peyton, and we'll be like, "They got divorced or something,"
Don't do that. Don't do that.
and we would be so mad.
I would be
Imagine.
so
No,
mad.
I would be
Oh,
really.
look at those spikes.
I would be really mad.
Sorry, headphone
No,
users.
She
I
took Sawyer
predict
and ran away.
the only thing I could see Lucas coming back for it would be Dan's
Dan's
funeral,
funeral.
and that's it. And I also could see Deb coming back.
This
for
is
that
what
as
I'm
well.
hoping
Yeah.
for, though, right?
Mhm.
We have a Karen's Cafe scene, right? Your heart's right.
Yeah,
what? Chills? What?
Yeah.
And then Haley's at the counter, and her head's down, and we see Lucas walk in, and he says hello, and she looks up, and it's like they hug. That's all I want.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Ingrid's laughing 'cause she's like, "This bitch doesn't know anything."
Sorry. Hey, listen, I got the dream.
Is Black Rose? Is that Michaela?
Yes.
Okay.
Michaela.
Michaela says from Wiki, Jude's name comes from "Hey Jude," a song which Paul McCartney wrote for John Lennon's son Julian.
Oh.
His father's name is Julian, and his paternal grandfather's name is Paul.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Okay, interesting.
I like
All
that.
right. Thank you, Michaela.
There we go.
Thank you
Makes
very
sense.
much.
It was Jude what, though? Was it Jude Davis?
No.
No.
I forgot what
It was
Davis Nathan.
Davis Nathan Baker.
Jude.
And Jude.
I forgot the. I don't remember.
Crap. Someone let us know. Jude something. But Baker.
Oh, Gwen said that Antoine was going through his legal troubles and jail time during this time, which is why he had no wrap up.
Oh, man. All right. Well, at least we
Okay.
know.
I mean, now we know why.
Now
But we also
know.
know, though, he will get a wrap up.
Yeah.
Some sort of wrap
Jude
up.
Sam.
Sam. Right, Sam.
Sam.
Thank you.
Okay.
Everyone's
They
like,
did a good job with that.
everyone's giggling.
They did a good job with that.
I know why. All right. Any more questions?
They can send.
Oh,
as they want.
who Vic wants to know, who would you choose as your boyfriend from One Tree Hill? Nate.
Julian,
That's your gut, Julian.
because
Nate, I
we
just
already
go right
we
Nate.
always talk about this.
Julian.
Or Mouth though.
Oh shit!
I know it's like a hybrid
Here-
of Julian and Mouth.
The thing is, like Nate, I love.
I
But
love
I
Nate.
think if I was
he
in
would
this
really
world,
frustrate me. I think.
I'd have a huge crush on him
Oh hell yeah!
from afar. I'd be like, oh, wow, Nate. There's no way though that I think.
Snipey Plover.
Snipey Plover.
I think Julian and I would probably. Mouth and I would.
I know. My gut instinct is to say Julian. Obviously,
'Cause he's
it's,
such
you
a
guys are
goofball.
laughing because you're like obviously Alyssa, but I
I
do
don't-
have a genuine like
If I had to
live
throw
for Mouth. Like he would be perfect.
Ant into One Tree Hill, which boy is he?
He's a combination
Of like
of
think-
all of them.
I think he would be a Mouth Julian
Julian.
hybrid.
Yeah, I think so.
but
too.
which would be my perfect man.
yeah,
Kendall's.
but like Nate though. I
But like
mean-
Nate though.
But like Nate
Like,
though
mush-
in that leather jacket.
I was gonna say maybe put Mouth and Julian into Nate.
and his sweet,
into his-
sweet love for
Ugh.
his family.
Yeah,
But they
I
all
know.
love their family.
I know.
You know.
Julian.
Nicole said all the beauties on the scene.
All the
Dude,
beauties on
thank
the
you.
scene.
All the beauties
All the
on the
beauties on the
theme.
scene.
Just not Clay.
Caitlin,
It's not
Caitlin goes Felix.
Felix.
Oh, bye,
Gross.
Felix.
Bye, Felix.
Bye,
No.
Felix.
No.
Gross.
Oh, remember Bye, Felix?
Wait, can I change my answer?
Yeah.
Barbecue Dave.
I love that we still call him Barbecue
Barbecue
Dave.
Dave.
He literally is not Dave. Barbecue Dave always.
Gosh, Barbecue Dave.
Barbecue Dave.
That was rough.
Felix.
Dan. No.
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 He's a
Lucas?
murderer.
We don't. Did we count Lucas?
Wait, did you guys pick someone?
Yeah, no, Julian. I picked Julian.
Okay, you both
I-
picked. Okay.
I picked Julian, but
Julian.
almost on the verge of picking Mouth.
Me
So I
too.
hope that they were like combined together, but
Yeah.
mostly Julian.
I didn't hesitate. I committed.
No, you were
100%.
com-
I
you
was
were
like, Nate,
committed
But
to
you,
Nate.
you have
You've always been
because-
since
and
season
the
from
thing
the
is,
first
like,
time.
You grew up
Yeah.
watching this show, so you have that nostalgia.
Mhm.
He's my
feeling.
ride or die.
Right.
You
He's your
love
ride or
him.
die.
I get it, and I think maybe I would have had a different feeling growing up, right?
Same.
Because when you watch something when you're younger, I mean, I know it with the OC. Like I have these very, very intense, strong feelings for this show and these characters. The OC.
For Seth Cohen.
Yeah.
Well, it changes though because
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna save it until September, fall 2018.
Ah.
Let's talk OC.
Trigger.
But I'm curious what Ingrid's gonna feel because when you grow up with
Mhm,
something, you have your own.
Yeah.
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 What
Gwen,
does everyone choose? Did
Oh,
they put their
yeah,
Yeah, did you- what
they
did you
did.
guys say?
friends?
Let me scroll up. Jade said Nathan, and then she said again, 100% Nathan. Michaela, Nathan.
Also, we
Oh,
haven't
Gwen-
seen season 9.
Gwen said Nathan and Julian. Jade said Chris Keller.
Love Chris Keller. We love Chris
I
Keller.
love
Vic
him
picks Julian. Jade says Nathan again.
Jade loves Nathan.
Gwen to follow up that trivia that we didn't like. And yes, that Clay trivia is 100% true. They thought it would be more popular than it was. Sarah and Clay was better accepted and Sarah was dead.
I agree.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I
Gwen
totally
has
agree.
I think
great
we
stuff.
talked
Thank
about
you,
that.
Thank you,
Gwen.
Gwen.
We did, yeah.
Gwen, if you have any more season 8 trivia, please
Oh my God,
throw it
please.
out.
Send it.
Please send
Or
it.
just
so
for the whole
we
show.
have
Love
it
it.
right now.
Please, yeah.
Except for season 9, obviously.
Obviously.
But
Wow.
I remember now and then the first time I liked Clay better with her
yeah.
than
Or like
with
the idea of her. Like him being sad was kind of better.
I generally like the scenes that were flashback scenes that we have
Yeah.
with him and Sarah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Bueller?
Yes.
I liked it
I
more
don't-
than
Yeah. It's tough because
I feel like I
we-
almost want to watch when we
No.
first meet Clay and Quinn again.
Ugh, can't
Not-
do it.
Just
No
like
thanks.
the first.
Michelle has season 8 if you need it.
It's true. If I could borrow it.
Oh
It's
my
her
god, I own this
favorite
shit.
It's her
season.
favorite season.
She bought
owns
it. She loves it so much she bought it, guys.
Thanks,
Nicole
Hulu.
Nicole wants to know your favorite season overall so far.
I have to be honest, I really don't remember.
I know, right?
Like,
It's hard
all
for me.
definitive for me is the end of 6 because that was traumatizing.
Season
and
4.
The end of 4.
Yeah, 4 and 6
I don't.
were great seasons, I think.
What was the end of 3?
Keith dies in 3.
No, doesn't he die 4/16?
No. 3.
3:16.
3/16.
Mm-hmm. John 3:16.
It's 3. It was definitely 3.
It was?
Yeah, it was season 3 he died.
Why did I think it was
The finale of
4:16?
season 1 was when Nellie gets married
Q.
and Lucas. Oh, Q. Really?
In
No.
4?
Q
No,
is
No,
they're
Q
fine.
was
High
like they were
school.
after. It was after
No, Jesus.
Chat, help us out.
the season 3.
Can you guys give us a
finale.
little synopsis?
Wait,
of
Phoenix
each-
Effect was
This is what happens when you
Oh.
win.
wasn't Phoenix Effect 1,
Yeah.
right?
No, the finale
No.
of the finale of 1 was when Nellie gets married.
Oh,
Lucas
the
decides
car
he's gonna
crash-
leave.
The car crash in the water.
Oh,
is
wedding. Nellie wedding again. Their car crash and the
For
wedding was
3.
3.
for 3
Was
when they all
3.
jump into the water.
Yeah, it was 3.
And she's preggo, right?
Yeah.
Because she gives right.
yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Nathan and Haley's wedding is season 3. The
Okay.
wedding car. Thank you. Everyone's now.
Yeah, because I was season 2 was rough because that's when Haley and Nate were like not good.
5 isn't that Nanny Carey and all that?
Nanny Carey.
No,
Psycho.
isn't that after
no.
Leighton?
Yeah, I
No.
don't think Leighton was around for Nanny Carey.
Yeah, I don't
They weren't
think so.
around for Nanny
I
Carey?
don't think so.
Oh shit! I'm
See, our
completely-
memory is horrible.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you think about this,
if
right?
we go back and read our notes,
it's
like
taken
I know it's because
for
we
2
watched.
years.
yeah,
we've
it's been
tried-
2
we watched
years.
the show that
Yeah.
we've only seen once.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's hard to put.
Yeah.
If someone were to talk to me about the show, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I could fill you in and we could discuss it." But
But I
Him
couldn't
to
Remember
point
when?
Yeah,
seasons.
What
when.
happens when? And
I
what
just
seasons?
know I don't like 7
Five.
and 8.
Five.
7
is,
and 8.
5 is Lucas calling Peyton.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
did like that season. I think 5.
Yeah, because
That was after the time jump.
the time jump. That was fun.
Season
That was
5
fun.
is Nanny Carey.
Oh, okay. So she's
I'm
right.
sorry.
Okay, so I liked 4.
Sorry.
Everyone's like, yes, I agree. And I was like,
1
"Yeah,
through
right."
5.
No, it's fine.
1 through 6. 1 through 6 were all great.
Because she was season 5 and 6.
Yeah,
6
so
is when she
continued.
comes back and kidnaps Dan.
Right,
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
okay.
That's why.
Mhm.
Right. 5 is when she kidnaps Jamie at the wedding.
Right. Lucas's
And Dan rescues him.
Lindsay's
Lindsay,
wedding.
She was a sweet girl. She really got fucked.
She
over.
got fucked
was
over.
Sweet.
Yeah.
She's a sweet girl.
Remember Keith was going to get married to Maria
Jules.
Menounos?
Jules. But that wasn't even her real name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Poor
Dan.
Keith.
Anyway, so back to
Anyway.
season 8.
Back to season 8.
Back
Do we
to
have to
season
go back?
8.
I don't want to go back to season 8.
Let's just talk about all the other seasons.
All the other good shit.
Do we want to make our 9 predictions now, or should we
Sure.
save it to? Okay,
We can do it now.
we can do it.
Yeah.
And by
Michelle
we,
and I-
I mean you guys. And I'm just going to smile.
Michelle and I decided
gonna-
and
Mhm.
Tiki.
Are we predicting for 9-1?
9-1. Fine,
9-1.
just 9-1 only. Can we get a title?
We need a title.
Okay, hold on.
Not a blurb. We learned our lesson. We're not doing blurbs for all of season 9. Just letting you guys know. We're gonna just do titles and go off from that.
Yeah, because the blurbs
The blurb-
give way too much
It's probably
away.
quicker if someone in the chat just gives me season 9, episode 1's title.
So and go.
And well, I mean, we do have a delay, so.
That's true.
But I mean, you guys can start kind of predicting, and then I'll throw in the title as you're
Okay.
talking.
I feel like
It's
it's
so
gonna
hard.
open up. We'll have a little bit of it's. What could be the
There's
big-
gonna be drama for sure. Drama.
well
Season 9 has a lot of drama.
right off the bat.
I mean, they have to pave the way for the rest of. There's only 12 episodes
This is
left. Then
9.
after.
This is
Yeah.
9 because it's a lot less episodes. How many episodes?
13.
13.
Yeah, it's like woo. This is 9,
Yeah.
and one of the storylines. I'm just pointing to them. They know which one.
9-1.
Is this maybe when?
Oh, here's the title. It's called, I think Vic just know this, we've noticed.
I mean, honestly,
Know this.
sometimes they don't even matter.
No, they
We've
don't
noticed.
matter.
So we're going off
Know
nothing.
this.
Okay. Show opens up. We're back.
Karen's Cafe.
Karen's Cafe. We're back. Brooks and the babies are there, and
All the
Lady
babies.
is there. All the babies.
All the babies are
All the
so
babies
cute.
and the baby mamas are hanging out. I really, I don't know how we're going.
I know.
because
This is what everyone's saying about 9. It's not spoilers. Kendall says season 9 is a roller coaster. Jade says season 9 is stressful. Loads of drama.
good.
I'm
Yeah.
glad.
I'm so pumped.
So glad.
So pumped.
Compared to 8, it's so much drama.
Chat, folks.
Chat folks.
Chat, folks. Do you prefer 8 or 9?
I'm gonna say I already prefer 9.
Yeah, no, I'm also I'm gonna prefer.
I know
9.
I prefer 9, but
Yeah.
8 was seriously the roughest.
8 wasn't
of
great,
them
but 9
all.
will be fine.
That's
All
the motto.
So
motto.
far, Vic has said 9.
Yeah.
We do have a delay, so
Sorry,
Yeah, no
guys.
problem.
Oh, Michaela 9, Nicole 9, Jade 9, Josh 9.
Hey, Josh! We're so honored.
Oh my god!
Josh is here.
Josh is here.
Kendall 9, Gwen 9. Everyone says 9.
Okay, I
Look
figured
at
that
all
as
these
much.
9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9.
9 is fine.
Yes.
9 is fine.
9 is fine.
Well, it's hard. It's
Caitlin just said, I can't believe everyone's picking 9.
Why is she an 8er?
Are you an 8er?
Are you an 8er?
Are you Team Brilliant and that's why you like 8?
Why?
Josh just said awkward.
Listen, we have
We
all
get
these-
excited
we-
when our patrons and our family
Yeah.
contribute to conversation.
Yeah.
So we're happy to have you,
and
Josh.
some people we never hear.
We never hear from, so
this is super
thank you.
exciting. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Please, if we haven't heard from you,
He's gonna be like,
and
okay,
you've been
bye.
listening since like day 1, say hello.
You're like Homer
Say
going in
hey.
the bushes. That's him right now.
That's him backing up.
I got He's like, never mind. I don't want to do this. 9-1. I still think we're gonna open up with Karen's Cafe.
Karen's Cafe, babies.
Babies.
I'm gonna pull up.
Is there going to be a time jump?
That's what I'm wondering. We got to speed shit up.
I mean, they time jumped it a little bit. It was about a year because Haley
already been a year.
Yeah, like it was a year. So Lydia was 1. Are they going? Is she going to be 2? Are the baby boys?
do they use the same baby?
Probably not.
That's
I'm,
probably why there's
I'm
no,
gonna pull up the episode just so I can look at it.
probably
because
no-
I'm
that's why
trying to
there's no
remember.
connection. My theory of like
Of why
they
we
only
don't hear about
worship
Lydia.
Jamie.
Yeah. Right. You think Jamie will have a bigger storyline?
Of what? He's in elementary school.
I know. The Chase and Chuck thing has to come, so I wonder if that starts the season off.
What do you mean?
With the dad, we haven't gotten that
You
yet.
think that comes?
Yeah.
Was that confirmed?
What?
Doesn't he punch
Oh,
Chuck's dad in the
sorry,
face?
I was reading.
Does he?
You don't remember that?
Wait, was that talked about?
We talked about this, didn't we?
Wait, did
at
we,
Icon we
or
heard
was
this.
it talked about? Like an icon, like on a panel.
Stephen Clutty said that he punches Chuck's dad in the face.
I don't mean to question you like that.
Okay.
I thought that. But
No,
then I
it was something that
taken back.
I thought we did actually hear. We didn't make it up. I'm 99%. We could have made it up. But
And
I don't.
And his apartment.
The apartment. Yeah. So that's to come.
And didn't
more
he
Chase.
choose Mia over Alex? Over that stupid question.
Steven chose Mia over Alex,
Oh.
but Chase obviously chooses
Well, for
Alex
now.
over Mia for now.
I mean, can we not go back and forth? I don't want to do this.
No,
in
we're not
9.
doing that again.
No.
I will refuse. That's not happening again.
Maybe 9 opens up. Karen's
Engagement?
Cafe.
Uh-huh.
No. And Chris Keller walks in.
Jade's
Right,
like, I need
like,
a recap.
I'm
of
about
the
to stir
blurb.
shit up, or Dan comes back to town.
I think I'm home for Chris Keller, and he's like, I need to.
He
perform
walks
here.
into.
Karen's
Yes,
Cafe.
he's
He's
like,
like,
this looks pretty
Is this
cool.
an open mic night?
I'm gonna come and perform.
I want to perform.
Mm-hmm.
The blurb's not that bad. Just saying. I know you don't want to do blurbs.
blurbs. Don't tease us.
Yeah, I don't know. If we
Okay,
should
all
do-
right, no
don't
blurbs,
do
that's
We're not doing
Yeah.
blurb. We stuck to our guns.
Maybe they sign Howard. We'll pick up, right?
Yeah.
So Clay and Nate sign Howard.
Mhm, that's doing well. Haley and Brooke, they're doing well. Maybe Brooke was like, because I do. Okay, I'm not gonna
She's
talk
drawing sketches.
Yes.
I also think another thing's coming.
Baker Boy.
Yeah, Baker
Yeah,
Man.
Baker Man.
That whole line.
Baby line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. So that's gonna.
So maybe she'll start designing baby clothes, or we already see that she's designing baby clothes. Maybe she'll open up like a little section in the shop, whatever, sell her clothes.
yeah.
Or maybe Victoria will come to town and say like,
come to town.
come to town. She's living in New York.
Mouth and Millie.
Mouth and Millie are great.
They'll be doing their
What-
morning thing.
I guess they'll be continuing to do that show. They kept it alive.
Yeah. I mean, it's only one episode we're predicting.
I know.
So it's hard,
It's hard.
but we'll touch.
Maybe
on
we'll open up and Mouth and Millie are doing the news and like we'll follow up and like Mouth will be like, and this Nathan and Clay Evans, they
for sports
signed,
news.
they signed this
Yeah.
basketball
Yeah, yeah.
star. And in the town of Tree Hill, they're having open mic night and Chris Keller is coming to
that.
sing.
Yes, I like it.
Thank you. That's all I can say. I really can't. I don't know what else.
What's
I
she
forgot.
about?
No, I forgot
She's doing-
something happens in this episode.
Wait, the first one?
Just
Yeah.
in the first
The
one.
first one has a lot of shit.
Yay.
I'm refreshing, and there's things that you guys are gonna be really happy about.
Yes! Woohoo!
yeah, like really happy about. They know over there.
Deb's gonna be there.
Chris Keller.
Chris Keller.
He's coming in.
Has
He
to come
has to perform at Karen's Cafe. You heard it here, folks.
You heard it here first.
You heard it first.
Even though you've seen it 100 times already.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, I'm happy. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
Again, always saddened because this is our final season, but I'm happy.
Me too. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be so much fun.
We're gonna have a blast.
We're gonna switch up some little things.
Just don't look at the chat, okay?
Don't. I won't look
can't
at the
see
chat.
anyway. So.
I haven't even been looking this whole time. So.
Yeah.
No, because they want to talk. One of the
Go
Jade
ahead.
wants a refresher, but you know,
Go ahead.
they're worried about
We will
spoilers. You're
not
fine.
look. We
you
will
guys,
not look.
you talk.
You guys
amongst
can
yourselves.
chit chat. You guys are good.
Yeah. Are we rating overall 8? Do we usually do that when we do series?
Yeah.
Series wrap?
Soft
out
for
of
poo.
10?
Is that what we were saying? I would give it a soft poo 4.
Wait,
Is that
what?
where-
When did
is
this
that-
happen?
Michelle.
When did a soft poo happen? Did I miss that?
I don't remember when she talked about this, but I just always stuck in my mind.
I know
Like a
Liz
hard
always
poop?
brings it, and I'm just like, I would rate it about a soft poo 4.
I would rate it about a soft poo 4 though.
You give it a 4?
I wouldn't even know if I would give it a half, honestly. This season,
three
I
poop
thought
emojis.
7 was pretty rough, but this has to take the cake with overall. It started off just like meh, meh.
I don't. Can
meh,
someone?
meh.
You guys
meh.
listen to us every week.
Yeah, what do we think?
When? Yeah. What do we?
What do we think?
Did we hate on Quinn more in 7 or more
Or
in
in
8?
eight,
Because
yeah.
I feel like every episode I tried to be like, you know what? I'm just gonna.
You know
accept
what?
her.
I feel like in
No
7
exceptions.
it was more Quinn, 8 was more Clay.
You do? You feel that?
I definitely
I have
hated
no
on
idea. I can't remember.
Clay in general, but Clay I think more this season. I'm sorry,
Here
guys.
comes Liam.
Liam.
What do the regular folks call them? Clit.
Clin. Clin.
Clin.
Ugh. Gross.
It's not good.
It's not Clin.
It's not good. It's not good.
Quay
Not
just
good at all.
sounds so nice.
I know.
When I say Quay, it just makes me think of their beach house. Like I just think of the beach house on the Quay, the waves, Quay.
Sway with Quay.
Yeah, that's how I
It's
feel.
very soothing.
It's very soothing.
Yeah, they call him Clin.
we had someone on Instagram once when we said Quay, and they were like, "I'm sorry, I thought it was Clin," and Ingrid's like, "No, this is what we call it." And they're like, "That's cool, I like it." I was like, "Okay, good. I'm glad you agree."
Yeah.
But,
Kaylin says, I think you hated her evenly in both.
Okay.
it's possible.
That's okay. I'm just curious.
Limmy, who did we hate more?
Yeah. Kendall says, I think you hated more on Clay this season.
I think I have to agree to
Yeah.
that.
We shouldn't hate on anyone, right?
No, we shouldn't.
No, we didn't.
We're critics. That's
fair.
what I remember.
They're like
I'm
again, like where they're the babies.
so excited
They're like
for
our
9.
distant cousins.
The more I think about 9, the more excited I am to
do they
podcast
get
about it.
engaged? Quay.
They have
I
to.
can't.
Along with Eminem.
Eminem gets engaged. Quay gets engaged.
Maybe we have like 3 weddings because what is
Skevin.
Skevin.
Skevin
That's
happens,
awful
but I
too,
think
to
that
be honest.
I know it sounds like a scab, like
Yeah.
skeevies.
I
I think that
your hair.
my hair extensions. I think that unfortunately for Skevin, it's gonna be like the last 5 seconds of the finale.
This is
like
what they
we
did.
we got married kind of thing. I think Mouth and Millie, I'm hoping they do a bigger production of it because I love and live for their couple. I ship that couple so hard. Like I
Yeah.
want so much for them. Quay, I could see them doing it because what else are they gonna do with them?
God. Yeah.
But what else are they gonna do with everyone? Like we know Dan comes in. Teehee. I know.
Sorry, that made
Well,
me laugh.
Quinn's,
What else are they going to do with them?
Quinn's I know. Quinn's photographs were in Karen's cafe, so she's
yeah.
still photographing.
So her
Photographing.
gallery is done.
Her gallery's done, I guess. Which that's sad. Her mom gave her money for that. Like, do something with it.
Oh yeah.
Not bitter at all, but maybe she will. Maybe we'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
I think she should go around.
I mean, she's like permanently moved in with Clay. Like
They've
that,
been
they
living
live
together for
together.
so
They've been
long.
living together. Like she doesn't
Yeah.
live in Nelly's house
no,
anymore.
they're serious.
They're very
They're
serious.
They'll get engaged.
They're gonna get engaged.
Yeah. It's I mean,
I'm trying to think of like little words, just words that I could say about
them?
9.
Oh,
No, just for you guys.
oh,
Like,
okay.
Like,
Well,
you
ask
said roller coaster.
ask the chat. Ask the chat.
yeah,
give,
give
us like
like,
keywords
one
without
word
trying to give
without
anything away.
spoilers, like roller coaster. But then I also think return is a nice word.
Oh my God. Don't even. I'm telling you right now. I'm waiting.
I'm just
I'm
just
waiting.
saying, but craziness. I'm trying to think of other words.
Is every episode good?
Yeah.
Or is good
Every
not
episode is a lot happening.
every episode?
Every episode.
So there's no fillers.
Well,
No,
okay.
I'm
I'm glad. I'm glad.
Not that and if there are fillers, I don't remember them. Are there fillers, people in the chat?
Do you? I know you've only saw 9
Surprises?
ones.
That's a good word.
Surprises? That's great because we never are surprised anymore. Give us a
Caitlin
little-
says her word is random.
Random. Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably the realistic way to look at it.
Right. Thank you.
Michaela says fucking crazy. Let's
Yep.
see.
Mhm.
Da-da-da. Kendall says sad in caps.
Probably because it ends.
Gwen says insane.
Wow.
Vic says no fillers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no fillers. It's
Oh,
literally like
that is
it's
how
like
I want to watch it.
bam, 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 but you're not gonna love it all. I'm just saying. Don't be prepped to love it all.
Oh, I for sure
not
know I'm
gonna
not
love
gonna
it
love
all.
it.
I would be extremely surprised if I loved it.
Yeah.
All.
Like love is a
There's
strong word.
No, certain things you'll love right away. Other things,
Chris Keller.
not so much.
Yeah.
CK.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Chris is back.
Yeah. That's super exciting.
I'm getting a shirt that says Chris Keller's work was not done.
I wonder.
We need that shirt. That should be.
I feel like
I'm getting that.
maybe we should do the little cut out a little strip so you guys don't know when he's coming back.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure. Should
Do
we do
that.
that for 9?
I think
I
nine
would-
needs that.
No,
okay, I agree. I would love that.
Any kind of shock factor, and if you want to do that for every episode.
Yeah, I would.
We'll
totally
just keep
down.
the strip up until we know. We'll probably figure out when, and then we could just pull it off. We could just pull it off when the
intro comes on. Okay, that's fine.
Because usually by then the things
Yeah,
are.
but sometimes they put guest starring after.
Oh damn! We'll have to figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just before we watch, just scroll and see when it's done, and then I know when to rip it off.
Yeah.
For each week.
That would be exciting.
That
Yeah,
way, you
that
guys
would
don't
really
know.
keep the wow factor in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
'cause-
we're gonna make this great.
Okay.
Yeah, we're making it great.
Fine.
Okay,
That's
we'll
because
do
it
that.
rhymes with 9.
9 will
Fine.
be fine.
Yeah.
But like in the
Yeah,
best
everyone's
way.
like, you definitely have to cover.
If someone out there loves us so very much and knows that we're very busy and Ingrid's very busy, if you could do timestamps,
Oh yeah,
Of
that'd be
when-
lovely.
that would be
But
so
they're busy
incredibly
too.
amazing. I know you're right.
I could
Everyone's
do it, but I
busy.
can't.
No, you
No,
can't.
But
But
I-
you
But I'm
can't.
saying like
Girl,
it's
you
not
can't.
that.
No,
that's
I
an
could do it. I
easy
could do
thing
it. I
to
could do it. I could do it. I
Yeah.
could do it.
We can do that.
I'll get the timestamps
Okay.
and we'll cover it.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Me too. That was exciting when the whole Rachel shit happened.
That was
yeah.
probably the best.
I'm
When
so
she-
glad it was
God.
I'm so proud.
Did she come back?
No, I think Ingrid confirmed that was like the last time. Like the last
Oh
time.
my God.
Did I confirm that?
Wait, did she confirm that?
I'm 100% sure she
Why the
confirmed
fuck
it.
does she need to come
She's
back?
not
You know what
coming
I mean? Mm-mm. Should I ask for a confirmation or should I just leave it? I'll just leave
I'm just
it.
gonna leave it.
You gonna leave it?
I'm
You
just
guys
gonna
didn't want any confirmations for 9.
You're right. Well,
You-
you did tell us about Chris Keller, which
Well, but I did that in a time where you guys were just losing faith in the show, and I was like, I need to give them something.
no, it was totally
I was like,
well-received.
I needed to
Absolutely.
give them a little nugget because there was just so much terrible.
It was like when we
Quay.
got back from Icon, I think, and we were talking about like what we found out, and then
Yeah.
I don't know how we got to like Chris Keller.
No, Ingrid's like, do you want to know? And we were like, we need to know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're like, we need to know.
something.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Um.
But overall, are we giving it a rating?
Yeah. Soft
Poo 4.
A soft poo 4.
It really was
I think
rough.
I'd give it a
Here's the thing.
5.5.
Soft poo 4, but Haley, I give it like an 8, 9.
Yeah.
I really Haley these last seasons I feel like has really shined.
Yeah.
Even though Brooke has too, but for some reason Haley to me is really
Haley was funny and
just great, you know.
Yeah.
Just
she's like apple pie.
She is.
she is like apple
She's
pie.
sweet.
Great. She's
Little
comforting.
Brown sugar on top.
She's great.
Oh.
Let me say great again. 'Cause I haven't
She's
said
great.
that.
That's great. She's great. Any last thoughts? Let me just do Tish's trivia real quick.
Yes,
she
please.
did send it. And she
Did-
can't join us.
Both
tonight.
kitties are here.
All of the
But
cats.
they don't like the
All
loud
of the-
treats.
Okay, I'm just.
All of the allergies.
My little nug.
Little Souley is here now. She doesn't
She's
like screaming.
literally the cutest cat
She's
ever.
just my
right.
pride and joy.
Mine
Tish. She said, "Hey ladies, happy second birthday. Wish I could make it to the live podcast stream, but here's my trivia.
Oh,
This episode is named after a song by We Were Promised Jetpacks. Opening theme song performed by Gavin DeGraw. He's
Yay.
back. Madison replaces the red heart shoelace from Jamie with a black shoelace after he ignores her to be with the boys. This is similar to Lucas painting the door red in his bedroom black after Brooke sleeps with Chris Keller in season 3.
OMG, you guys remember that?
Remember
Shit.
And then she says the boys' full names are Davis Nathan Baker and Jude Sam Davis. And they mark the 6th and 7th on-screen births.
Oh, because Karen, Haley twice,
Mm-hmm.
Julie, Brilliant, Peyton.
6 and 7. That's them.
No, I only have 5. Who else?
Yeah, but then they're 6 and 7. Brilliant.
No, she counted brilliant.
Oh, you
wait.
counted Brilliant?
Hold on. Karen, Peyton, Haley, Brilliant.
We're missing a
I'm
7.
missing one.
Who else had a baby? People in the chat, help us. Wait,
Who
what
else
baby
had
are we
a
missing?
baby? Oh, the Brilliant's original baby. Do they count that?
Do they count what's his face's baby? No, but we don't see the birth. Jake. I was counting Jake's baby.
Oh my.
Jake!
Oh my god, does Jake come back? Should I stop it? I think Jake may not come back.
Jake's not coming back.
I don't
Jake is
think-
not coming back.
I love
Hell
Jake so
no.
much.
I probably would shed a tear if Jake came back, but he's not coming back.
How do you know? What if he wants to come before me?
Oh.
Thank you
Sully's
for-
peeing.
Thank you for taking a pee right on the podcast.
I was like, did someone spill
I
a drink?
know. I look over. I'm like, oh, there she is.
Mhm.
Do
Uh-huh.
you no?
Maybe
don't
they
feel that.
counted. Maybe they just counted Jake's baby.
I don't.
Or when Chloe has the baby.
Who?
Chloe, the
Oh,
girl who was supposed to
Chloe.
give
I'm
them
like,
the baby.
Oh,
Maybe.
they count
Chloe.
We'll
Chloe.
because
Yeah, she's
because
embarrassed now.
Brilliant's kids are the 6th and 7th.
Okay.
So
What if
All right.
Jake becomes like a big star and performs at Karen's Cafe / Trick?
sorry.
And
He's on the island with Royal.
yes, that you can confirm that.
Damn. I don't want you to like really your hopes are really high. Sorry.
It's okay.
Or maybe I'm lying. I don't know.
Don't
It's
do
okay.
that.
It's okay.
It's all right. It's
Oh,
okay.
Caleb said, I forgot all about Jake.
I love.
He would be
We-
my legit boyfriend choice.
We love
Yeah,
Jake
we forgot
Jake was
about
great. I
Jake.
know.
and
Jake
his
was great.
little baby who's probably in college.
Jake Jakowski.
Jenny. Jake and Jenny.
Jenny.
Jenny's probably like 100 years old now.
Yeah.
No, she's probably like 25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like
She
Aw.
can babysit Jamie.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
is that everything?
That's it, guys.
Shit.
Are we just going to do Patreon?
Any final
think so.
thoughts? Let those final. I know there's a lag, but any final thoughts before we wrap this thing up? Michaela says Jake's too nice for me. I couldn't do it.
He is nice. He is nice.
Oh, he's so cute.
Nicole says I was a total Jake and Peyton fan. Jayton.
Jake.
I did like
Oh,
them
Pake.
together.
We called
too.
them Pake.
We called them Pake. Yeah,
I did.
Jake.
I did like them together.
Yeah. She
Remember
was really
when they were gonna
heartbroken.
get married?
She was super heartbroken about that whole thing.
Yeah, but it was kind of cover. It was just convenient.
Yeah.
Vic said this was so much fun. We should do it again.
We should.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna do it for an end of 9.
9. We have to do something big.
Maybe I don't know if you want to go ahead and like pick big. Maybe not.
Pick what?
Like
pick big
the
episode.
big episode.
but the whole
Oh.
season's big.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But definitely the finale. I'm sure we'll do.
Oh
this.
yeah.
Definitely finale.
Yeah.
Everyone says they loved this. Yay! I'm glad you guys had fun,
Yay,
guys. 9. Roller coaster. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
So we're watching Tuesday.
crazy storylines.
So when everyone hears this, we'll be watching this tomorrow
Oh,
because
Right.
you guys are going away. I mean,
We
you're going to city on Monday.
Ingrid and I are going into the city to
a
go to a
event.
Patreon event, which we're really excited
Which we
about.
are invited
Jealous.
to.
I can't
Gonna
come.
do
Not jealous. I'm so happy you guys are going because I'm like, yes, knowledge.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
learn.
we just want to learn a lot more about
So check and join you
Patreon
guys.
and see what they have to say and what advice they have
So
and what new
fun.
features are coming out with and everything.
You get to
So
network,
network,
meet people.
yeah.
It's great.
Speaking of Patreon,
I
what
agree,
is it?
Gwen. I'll try and make it happen. Everyone wants what Gwen said. Well, okay. So yeah, Patreon.
It's just patreon.com/treehilltalk. You
Yeah.
can support the show.
So if you like
or
the
not support the
show,
show, but you should. It'd be fun.
we are in the final stages of the show.
So
So the Patreon will stay up, throughout the rest of its little
of its life.
And so if you're listening and you would like to support the show, you can over there. You could do $1 a month, $2 a month, all the way up to however much your little heart pleases, pretty much. But that helps us so much. It helps us create these boxes that we give you guys, these giveaways.
Next month is going to be mouth.
Yeah, if you love mouth as much as we do, support, and then you can get a mouth box.
Very excited.
But it does help us not only with this show, but it helps us create and launch other shows. We did kind of tease and announce our next show, Michelle.
We've been on the run, driving in the sun.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Let's
California,
talk OC.
here we come. She's so excited.
It's gonna
Let's talk OC.
Let's talk OC.
Let's talk OC.
So
I'm super excited.
fall 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, the Patreon definitely helps us out a lot with
Helps us do
launches
2
like
podcasts
that.
at the same time.
Yeah,
Keep our podcast company flowing.
flowing.
that's right.
Hot fire flows.
Hot fire flames.
Yeah.
So if you would like to support, you totally can. And if you haven't done so yet, please make sure you are subscribed on iTunes, extremely important, and you rate and review.
Speaking of that, I wanted to read 2, if that's okay.
I guess.
I just screenshotted 2 at the same time, so it's easy for me. This username is AJ061128. Love it. 5 stars. I've been listening for a while, and I am midway through season 4, and I finally realized I should review.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Give it a listen. This makes me laugh. They are definitely pro Peyton if you're into that.
Oh.
We're pro every
Wow.
character
Yeah, at
except
this
for
point-
maybe Quay, but we're
No,
mostly
except
pro.
for Rachel.
Except for Rachel. Then Tayo Roxon says, my new favorite podcast with 5 stars. They say, anyone that knows me understands One Tree Hill is my favorite show of all time. I have watched it from the beginning and consistently rewatched it. Hearing these ladies go through every episode is now something I look forward to daily as I binge listen. I love how there's one veteran and 2 newbies, makes the episode dynamic, and love their chemistry.
Aw,
Thanks.
Thank you.
And I also wanted to shout out someone on SoundCloud liked our track, 772-761455.
Wow.
So thank you. They liked season 1, episodes 20 and 21. So I guess they're chugging along season 1. So, hey guys.
We got a lot of new
Hey.
people listening that are kind of making their way through season 1
making
and
their
season
way
2.
downtown.
Walking fast through season 2 and 3. Yeah. I hope you guys like our singing because we do it every week
We do.
for you.
Yeah.
I hope you do.
But yeah. Are we
Yeah,
there?
we could say the
wasn't sure if you had another
Patreons.
Rolly, rolly, rolly call.
Wow.
And that's the loudest Michelle has ever been on the podcast.
Look at those spikes.
So I'll start from the Royal
Only when I'm yelling.
Treatment. It's borderline yelling.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Royal Treatment. We have Jessica, Michaela, Joshua, Nicole, and Adana. So
Holla,
hi
holla,
guys.
holla,
Holla.
The Trick Team, Sangeetha, Allison, and Letitia.
Yeah.
Close Over Bros. We have Kendall, Logan, Ryan, Amanda, Kristen, Steve, Sophie, Chandler, Victoria, Ashley, Teresa, Ash, Jade, Gwen, and Claudio.
Big group.
Big
Great
group.
group. Great group.
And it always gets bigger. Keith Scott by Shop
That's what she
Crew. We have Jake, Tevin, Shanique, Erin, Jaminica, Erica, Manon, Jesselyn, Keegan, Monica, and Sam.
Woo.
And then the Ravens, Alicia, Jill, Michelle Lee, Savannah, and Mandy.
Go
Yay.
Ravens.
And if you
Yeah.
guys are in the chat,
Go
hey, we so
Yes.
appreciate you
Thank
and
you
love you very, very
guys.
much.
So
Hey,
fun.
Joshua.
Hey, Josh.
Hey,
Hope you're-
Josh.
No, I'm
We
just
see
fucking
you.
with you.
He probably ran away
He's probably like, I'm
He's
gone.
not here
20
anymore.
minutes ago when we embarrassed him.
Ooh.
Sorry. sorry. We still love you.
But seriously though, if you've been listening to us for a while, or if you've been pledging for a while and we like haven't spoken to you, please reach out.
Yeah,
'Cause
reach
we
out.
love talking One Tree Hill or just whatever you want to talk about. So,
We're not scary.
no.
And we do have our other podcast, It Takes Three, which is more of a social get together, talk about random topics, girl chat type of thing. So
Drinking beverages.
Yeah, if you want to check that out, it's It Takes Three podcast with the number 3. And we have a Patreon over there,
Mhm.
which eventually all of our podcasts, to make it easier, will all be on one Patreon.
Yeah.
So whatever podcast of ours that you like, and if you would like to lend support, it'll be one place, one hub, so it's easier for you guys, easier for us. And we'll make different tiers according to whatever podcast you like, and you can pledge however much you like to us, to the shows, and hopefully we can grow and do other shows because, like we said, the OC is next. Everyone in the chat is very excited about the OC, Michelle.
Follow us on all social media. We created every platform. So.
Josh said, I did not run away. It takes more than that to scare me.
Yes. That's what we like to hear.
Serious.
Oh, Jade wants to know if we're going to change the name of your Patreon or make a new one. So, like I was saying, we're going to keep the Tree Hill Talk one up there for the
remainder
of the show.
Yep.
And then we're going to have one Patreon, which is actually currently the It Takes Three Patreon. So if you wanted to shift your pledge over there for, whenever, you can.
It all goes to the same place.
It all goes to the same place.
No offense, but it goes to the
we
same
will
place.
eventually close down the Tree Hill Talk one because it won't make sense because we won't be doing the boxes and stuff like that once the show is over, sadly. But It Takes Three, so it's patreon.com/ittakes3 with the number 3. We're going to have all our podcasts there. So we'll have Tree Hill Talk, It Takes Three, Let's Talk OC. They all rhyme. And and then any future ones. Also future ones that we'll be working on, which hopefully will be Gossip Girl.
And Friday
Night Lights is a very big requested one. Maybe some current shows. We do the Riverdale mini-sodes. So
maybe we could do like 13 Reasons Why.
13 Reasons Why.
I have to watch that then.
Right?
It's 13 episodes.
But maybe we'll do we could even do if one of us watches. I was thinking about this. Might as well talk because the chat's here.
Mm-hmm.
If they agree and like the idea, but shows I watch Handmaid's Tale, you watch some of your reality TV shows. If we wanted to do mini-sodes of just single, just us talking about, we could do something like that too, and that'll be over on Patreon.
That's true. That's a good idea.
Cool. So just
Sounds
things like that. So
good.
things are going to be changing a little bit in the future. So if you would like to lend support overall to the network of all the shows, it'll be patreon.com/ittakes3.
Cool.
Thumbs up.
That's it.
Let's see what the chat is saying. Oh, they want Charmed.
Guys, I watched the trailer for New Charm today. I have to say I was very emotional, but I'm not going to watch it.
I didn't see
It's
the
just
trailer.
not this. It was an extended trailer too. Not to get on a topic rant, but it's just different, very different.
Yeah.
And
they're all saying the new season 3. Tired. 13 Reasons Why season 2 trailer starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll do little mini-sodes on Patreon. I could, if you guys want to talk about it, I could share my thoughts, and then in the chat below, we could talk about it.
Right.
I would also love to talk about Handmaid's Tale. So
Yes.
guys,
Lots to talk about.
so much to talk about.
So
but
much.
a lot of things are happening as Tree Hill Talk winds down. Other, podcasts will be born.
Oh,
So
little babies.
thanks for joining us. This
Thanks,
was fun.
guys. Very fun.
Thank you to everyone in the live chat for hanging out with us. And
Cheers to season 8. Let's go on to season 9.
Bye, season 8.
Bye. Season
Bye,
8 wasn't
season 8.
great, but 9 will be fine.
That's right.
9 will
That's
be
our
fine.
motto.
Yeah, that's it.
I can't wait.
Yep.
I'm excited.
So we'll see you.
We'll
at
see you
9.
at season 9. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
Love you so
Love
much.
you as always.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.